Oh, welcome into Touhyville for the 19th day of July, 2024. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Joining me for all the fun, Cheryl Touhy. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Camouflaged again.
I know.
With the glasses and everything.
I know, right?
But totally different outfit in case those are just listening on the radio. Not the same outfit.
Not the same outfit.
Different camouflage.
Yep.
Yes. Cheryl does not want me to see her in the morning. I'm here. No, I'm not. Whoa, where am I? I'm hiding. Oh, pushing. Yay. Hi. How you doing?
Hi. I'm good.
Ready to have some fun here on a Friday?
I am. It's cold out there this morning. Grab a jacket.
Well, I mean,
Grab a jacket.
Yesterday
I needed a jacket.
Yeah, it says it's 51, but we're going to rapidly head towards the high 70s.
It felt gorgeous yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, it was gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I was driving around with my windows down yesterday, doing my running around and all that good stuff. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All good things. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for hanging out here in Touhyville. We appreciate it here on Flight Attendant Safety Professionals Day. International Retainer Day. I don't know if that's like for your mouth or if it's like having someone on a retainer, but either way, like money wise, I don't know what it's celebrating. It's all right. Either one.
That has got to be one of the top things that a parent of a teenager just wants to slam their head into concrete.
Mm-hmm.
And as much as they try, I mean, it's just the kids are just stuff happens or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah. But it did it have to happen on mashed potato day? I know. I did it once when I was a kid. Threw it out with my lunch. Threw my retainer out with my lunch. By the way, it is for the mouth retainer.
Okay.
Threw my retainer out with my lunch. I did it once when I was a kid. Never again. After you have to go through everybody's lunch.
Dumpster diving.
Going through all the bags of garbage. And then our daughter did it.
Yep.
And somehow I was the one going through the garbage again myself. Not sure how that worked out,
Dad.
but this is exactly what I was talking about yesterday with the idea of the next generation and them not wanting them to have it as hard as we did. My parents were at work. They didn't come over and look through all the school garbage to find a retainer.
Yep.
I went through it. What did I do? I left work and I went over on mashed potato day. Just saying.
I wonder if Harley appreciates that.
I'm sure she's hearing it now and does, but back then she probably didn't think anything of it, National Raspberry Cake Day. Way to ruin a perfectly good cake.
Yeah.
Flitch Day.
A what?
Flitch. It's a measurement for bacon.
What?
It is half or one side of a pig and is now known as a slab in the United States. But Flitch Day is based on and dedicated to Old English customs that go back to at least the 13th or 14th century, and by some accounts to 1104.
Wow.
The year. The custom was also mentioned in Chaucer's The Canterbury Tales, published in the late 14th century.
Can we just get to the bacon part?
That's what it is. It's
kidding.
It's
kidding.
It's a
bacon.
It's a side of pig.
All right.
That's what it is, a flitch.
All right.
So would you like a flitch? Or would you like two flitches? Two flitches, you could just say whole pig.
Wow. All right.
Yeah. National Words with Friends Day. My mom loves to play that. She plays Words with Friends all the time.
Okay.
Did you think it was just when you talk to friends?
Yep.
I use my words with my friends all the time.
That's exactly what I thought. Until you said your mom loves to play it. I'm like, wait, what?
It's a game. It's
Got
kind of like Scrabble.
Okay. Good deal.
But for those that don't know, my mom has MS, and it's a really good brain game. So it keeps her brain active and working and stuff like that. So So yeah, so she plays with her friends, but then she has people that she doesn't know all over the world that she has multiple games going at once. So New Friends Day, which is always nice to make new friends. We were talking about this last time I was up at my folks. My sister thought it was so odd, and she was telling her children about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think at first they thought she was talking about an adult man that I walked up to and said this to, but it was a kid our own age. And but it's so funny how your perception is different, because all this time my sister thought the boy that I talked to was many years older than me. And I was like, no, he was the same age as I was. But in her head, he was older, probably because she was younger.
Mm-hmm.
So I just went up to a boy, and my sister, like, thought it was weird that he was so close to us playing, like he was like creeping her out. And I go, he's just like us. And I walked over. We were probably 7. I was probably 7. She was probably 5 at the time.
Okay.
I just walked over and I said, hey, I'm Steve. She's Kim. Want to be friends? And she just thought it was the funniest thing. I just walked up to a kid and I was like, hi, want to be friends?
Oh my gosh. I think you did that last week too.
I was out. This is at the place in Wakanda that I was talking about, where we used to go to the beach all the time.
Yeah.
And it turned out he lived with his parents like up the block from us. So, I mean, I would play with him every weekend when we would go there. We'd play guys, or we'd play on the beach or whatever, wiffle ball, anything.
If only it was that easy as you get older.
I know.
Want to be friends?
I know.
You're cool. Want to be friends?
Yeah, it is. So today's New Friends Day. So, make a new friend. Stick out your tongue day. So, and National Daiquiri Day.
Okay.
I don't know why I never order a daiquiri.
Me neither.
Because they're very delicious.
My goodness.
I've never ordered a daiquiri once, because
I don't think
I'm not afraid of it. I'm very secure in my manhood. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never tried someone's daiquiri and went, that's bad.
Right.
They're never
not good.
Right. Every time someone's like, oh, I got a daiquiri, you want to try? I'm like, yeah, I do. And I take a sip, and it's always cool and refreshing and delicious.
Yeah.
And I think my mom used to drink strawberry ones. So I always think of strawberry,
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I don't know why I don't order a daiquiri. It just seems like it would be absolutely delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Carrie says, and I don't know if it's Carrie Ann. I guess if Ann's her middle name, but Carrie Ann says, good morning, all. She did stop by yesterday, too. Good morning, Carrie. Thank you for stopping by Touhyville dark and early in the morning. And Jason says, TGIF this week seemed to take forever to get to today. Jason, I don't know. For me, this week flew. I think it's just because I'm trying to get a bunch of stuff done before we get to fair week. Like, this is our in-between fairs week. So next week we're ready to jam.
Okay, so we have been spending a lot of our time listening to this entire year. So from February 14th on, it's going to be way harder next year.
Yeah.
Especially if we don't get some way to tag everything. But we've been listening to all of our bits, like our segments. And coming up with the what to send to the IBA for the Spectrum Awards, Indiana Broadcasters Association, Spectrum. So it's like pressure, and I've never air checked because it's tough to listen to yourself, and now that we've been listening to ourselves, it's really difficult to. Well, first of all, like the way you sound, no matter who you are. I think that's like the only comforting thought is that nobody seems to go, I sound great. Like it's all like,
but that's what I tell people when they come into
and you just take your head in your hands going, okay, like can't you tell a story?
But that's what I tell people when they come in to record their commercials. That because nobody likes the sound of their own voice when they do their commercials.
No.
And I'm like, don't worry, no one likes the sound of their own voice.
Right.
Like, it's
and
just
we
how it
said
is.
that, like, especially like political season, everybody's like, oh my goodness, we don't do this often. We helped and we, like coached, and that's what we said. Nobody likes themselves.
Yeah.
I guess I never stopped to say, okay, I don't either.
Right. Yeah. No,
Like,
it's so easy to
woo!
not. Yeah.
I mean, so it's been tough. It's been tough because we have 3 minutes.
Mhm.
We have to make a tape that's good enough to win
Mhm.
with only 3 minutes worth
Mhm.
of stuff,
Mhm.
which I that's not my jam, is one line.
I love that
like,
you said tape.
oh, well, I know.
No, I love it. I love it. That's
Mhm.
that's our generation.
Yeah.
I do it all the time. I say I film people on my phone. I don't
Right.
really.
Right.
There's no
Right. You
film on that.
record. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yep. Mhm.
Yeah. So I will be happy when I feel happy about what we have. We
Right.
have a great 7 minutes right now, I think.
Right, but think about it. Over the last 24 hours, we've gone from 12 down to 7. So,
I know. I
yeah.
know.
So we're getting there.
I know.
Mhm.
But every time I listen to it, because then you gave me we gave it to a few people
Mhm.
and said, here, have it, see what you think. And
Mhm.
if you don't laugh, don't
Right.
tell us what to cut out.
Yeah.
And so we got back one of them,
Mhm.
and I was like, what happened to all the good stuff? Like,
But
so
it's
yeah,
still 3 minutes of good stuff.
I know,
Yeah, that's
but
the hard part. Yeah.
it's
Mhm.
it's been grueling. I do not like it, Sam.
Yeah.
I do not like
I
green
know.
eggs and ham.
Yeah.
I do not like it.
I know. Everybody says they like
Oh,
when I do these things, they're like, I want to be a part of it next year. I want to be, and I just end up doing it. Like,
I was mad
Mhm.
last year.
Mhm.
Okay. I was always like, why aren't you sending it to me? And then I love you. I love Chrissy. Give it to me and
Mhm.
I'll tell you what I think.
Mhm.
Like, I'll
Mhm.
laugh. If I
Mhm.
don't laugh, I'll tell you, I didn't think this was funny, whatever it is. Cause
Mhm.
it's all a matter of hitting with people you don't even know,
Mhm.
because the judges are not from Indiana.
Right. Right. But
So,
that's why I said to you yesterday, I go, all we can do is decide we like it.
I know.
And then
I know.
that's it. And
I
then you
know.
just let it go.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
But I would like to say at 56, I have less control issues than I did when I was like in my 20s, where I
Mhm.
wanted to control everything.
Mhm.
And I just don't. I mean, even in my Christian walk, it's like, let go,
Mhm.
and give
Mhm.
it to God. And
Mhm.
for years, first of all, I didn't understand what that even meant, because I was like, let go and let God. And I'd be rolling my eyes like,
Mhm.
okay. So you find out bad news and you just go, okay, like,
Mhm.
and that's not to diminish like God's ability, but
Mhm.
like, I don't know how you do that in some circumstances,
Mhm. Mhm.
which especially is in those circumstances. I was just talking to Terry about this yesterday, where it's an idol of yours. Like, if it's money, if it's your pay, if
Mhm.
it's your children, if
Mhm.
it's your grandchildren, whatever it is that's your hot button, where you better not, or
Mhm.
I'll go down,
Mhm. Mhm.
I'll die fighting.
Mhm.
It's a difficult thing. So even doing this and cutting it down and not knowing, and what if, and
Mhm.
dreaming about us hearing our names
Mhm.
as the winners, and then dreaming about sitting there and our name is not the winners, like
Mhm.
last year.
Mhm.
I mean,
Listen, I've had it.
last year I
So
can't.
now at least now they send out an email with the nominees. Okay.
Yeah.
During COVID, they announced them on video. So I sat in here watching, watching, and they got through our one category that we sent in for and didn't hear that. And I had to go, okay, now I got to walk out of this room.
Right.
Like,
Right. And I
yep.
tried so
Mhm.
hard too when we were at the
Mhm.
dinner, because you had bought the radio station. We were up for
Mhm.
station of the year.
Mhm.
We decided to rent a limo, which, with the expenses of everything, was like
Mhm.
really tight, but we
Mhm.
talked about it,
Mhm.
because we wanted everybody together on the party bus, so that,
Mhm. Mhm.
people could drink, celebrate, have fun
Mhm.
together and all of it. And as hard as I tried, I was so broken
Mhm.
after we didn't get
Yeah.
it, which it screams about where I'm at as a person. It's
Yeah.
terrible.
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
it's like, you're not, what would I tell somebody else? I'd be like,
right.
It's just a this. It's
right. Because it is just
you're
a
still
that.
good.
Yeah.
Look at all the people that still listen to you,
Yeah.
and you're good. You do good at what you do, and you do good things for the community, and all the rest of it. And it could not penetrate. I was just so sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then my face is terrible.
Yeah,
terrible.
You're not a good poker face.
For poker face. It just will not.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's
smile through it.
No, I mean I can be bothered by it, but not much, because it's just it's one piece.
I know. I don't know how to fix it.
No, I know.
So I'm going to work on that in therapy.
Yeah.
I think
right.
that's the answer to all of it. Is
all right.
Just working it through.
Yeah, that's and I know for those that don't know, Cheryl has been talking to a therapist recently.
What the hell are you thinking?
He's helping me tremendously.
Here's a good idea. Let's all get drunk.
Stackery Day. James says, good morning, Steve and Cheryl. Hope you both have a wonderful day. James, we hope you have a wonderful day. We appreciate you hopping into Touhyville this morning on the video. And Belinda says, top of the morning, Touhyville family. Top of the morning to you as well, Belinda.
Let's talk about Belinda for a second.
Okay.
Belinda's got a big day tomorrow.
Yep. Belinda's benefit is tomorrow. Of course, Belinda, one of our residents of Touhyville, has her benefit. She is suffering from stage 4 colon cancer. Her benefit is tomorrow at the Fraternal Order of Eagles in Rensselaer. Starts at 1 o'clock, 220 Harrison Street. If you need more information, you can always call the Eagles, 219-866-7612. But doors open at noon. Dart tournament, sign up at 3, play at 4. They'll have a bake sale, food, disc jockey, raffle, silent auction, all kinds of great stuff for Touhyville's own Belinda. So
be there or be square.
Yeah, if you can give or help in any way to help her and her family for what they're dealing with, that would be great. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we will get to what's happening, and we'll get moving along with the program.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-230-2777. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-230-2777. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-230-2777. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-230-2777, 800-230-2777, or biglou.com.
When it's time to buy your dream home or property, Cornerstone Real Estate is your ultimate real estate connection. Hi, this is Terry Fagley, owner and managing broker of Cornerstone. At Cornerstone Real Estate, we understand that finding the perfect home is more than just a transaction. With our team of experienced and dedicated real estate professionals, we'll guide you every step of the way. From the initial search to negotiating the best deal, we'll be on your side, ensuring a seamless and stress-free experience. Cornerstone Real Estate, your trusted real estate connection. Call us at 219-866-4528 or visit us online at cornerstoneshomes.com.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Hello? Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer, he hears things differently. To the untrained ear, everything on his shop floor might sound fine, but he can hear gears grinding or a belt slipping. So he steps in to fix the problem at hand before it gets out of hand. And he knows Grainger's got the right product he needs to get the job done, which is music to his ears. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This is it. Shop the Lowe's closeout event to get up to 70% off select major appliances for your home. Plus, get up to 60% off select patio furniture and accessories for your outdoor spaces. So hurry into your local store today because these deals are too good to last. Shop them now before they're gone because Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid through 8/7 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
97.7 The Q.
Touhyville. 2 Tuohys are better than 1.
It's Friday.
Why? You had all week to talk about work. Now it's the weekend, and that means it's
Party time!
The party is just getting started.
Wow, this will be like my first weekend off in my whole adult life.
Launch control, this is Houston. We are go for launch. Roger that.
Okay, let's move out. Come on, let's go.
It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you here on a Friday morning. Portions of which are brought to us by the Hilltop in Morocco. It's Friday, and that means we're going to pick another card a little bit later on this morning. So if you have gotten yourself into the high-low game on the Touhyville Facebook page, if you guessed that the card will be higher or lower than the card we picked on Monday, if you're right, you'll be entered in for a chance to win that $25 gift certificate to the Hilltop in Morocco. Still time to get in there and say higher or lower. I think it was a 4 this week, if I remember right. I don't have it in front of me, but I think that's what it was. I think so.
Remember.
You have to go to the Touhyville Facebook page to know for sure. All right. Let's see what's happening, shall we?
What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening.
Hulk Hogan spoke at the RNC last night. It's the first time every line in the political speech ended with the word brother.
Oh,
you got to vote, brother. Check out these arms, brother.
Yeah.
I still want to be relevant, brother.
Oh, my gosh.
Nantucket closed its beaches after a wind turbine broke. There once was a beach in Nantucket. They were going to open the beach, but said, no, we can't. What did you think I was going to say? It's the radio. I'm not going to say that on the radio. What?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, my goodness.
Let's see. Delegates at the RNC wore ear bandages. Did you see that? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't even have a joke. We could just all laugh at that. Just stop. Just I don't even know Donald Trump, and I'm going to say as much as egomaniacal as he is, even he's got to go. Are they really wearing Band-Aids on their ears? Like what?
Yeah.
I'm wearing this on purpose. You think I want to put this thing on my head? Right. Like, there's no way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's why the last couple of weeks I didn't ask the residents of Touhyville to wrap their hands up or anything for me, in solidarity. And lastly, Britney Spears is feuding with Ozzy Osbourne.
Not again.
Well, no, it's continuing on. Yeah.
It's enough.
One is a certified lunatic. The other has almost no brain power left. Wait, that sounds familiar. One's a certified lunatic. One has no more brain power left.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Maybe
You're
they should.
onto something.
Maybe they should debate. All right. How about we wrap up the poll question from yesterday and get to today's poll question here on a Food Fight Friday? Does that sound fun? Yesterday we asked you. We normally on Thursday have been doing our Throwback Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
But yesterday we went with a water question because I had to drink water all day.
Yeah.
So, not all day, just all morning. But I never ended up having coffee yesterday at all. Like once I'm past the morning, I'm not going to go drink it.
Did you feel tired later on in the day from it or no?
I don't think so. I'm more tired than I feel every other day.
Yeah.
So we asked you, how do you like to drink your water? Very cold, room temperature, or I don't like water. 51% said very cold. I think that's the preferred way. 24% said cold, 21% said room temperature, and 4% said I don't like water at all. Tanya says I also put lemon juice in it and a straw.
Okay.
Well, Tanya, that's called lemonade.
Yeah.
That's like me saying, how do I like my water? Run through coffee beans.
Right. Or with fizz and lots of cola syrup.
Right. I prefer to run it through some
to enhance it.
some coffee grounds and add some creamer with it.
Yes.
Yeah, and then it's all set. Good morning. Cheers. Belinda says, whispering, I love Ozzy. Listen, I love Ozzy too. He's lost his mind, for goodness sakes. There are times when it's just time to call it a day,
Right.
It's part of, listen, one of my favorite bands of all time is Motley Crue. Okay. Not as human beings, but as a band. I grew up listening to them. I like them. I still haven't gone back to see them on their, 17th. We're all done with this tour or anything. I went. I bought into you guys were wrapping it up. I went to 2 times in that year, closed it all out, saw them in Vegas. I don't know if I need to go see him again. There just comes a point where you're like, okay, we could all move on with our days. We're all good. So
yeah, I kind of feel. Do you remember that movie where he goes silence? I forget what he slams his thing down and goes silence. That's what that Britney Spears and Ozzy Osbourne thing.
Yeah, you're all done with that. Yeah.
Yeah, just stop it.
Cheryl would like the big voice guy to come in and put an end to the Ozzy Osbourne Britney Spears feud.
Cancel.
There you go. That's what she would like to. Yeah. So I don't know who does it. Now you've got me wondering. Like I know. I can picture this. It's not Wizard of Oz, right?
No.
It's where he says silence.
No.
It's pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Yeah.
Who screams? Because I'm trying to find it and I can't.
Because it's like silence, and then it's it's like something about like you puny people or something like that. I feel like I don't know. Maybe I'm losing my mind, which is always very possible.
And it's something I saw. I know that.
Yeah. So our Food Fight Friday today came from Rich Moore, who's the president of the Fair Association. So
Yay, that's appropriate.
What a great time to do that, since the fair kicks off tomorrow.
Yeah, I thought that was a great thing he sent in.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Yeah, the Jasper County Fair kicks off tomorrow. He tagged me in a picture on Facebook, and the picture was of Hellman's mayonnaise, Duke's mayonnaise, which I've never even heard of.
Never heard of Duke's, but I have heard of Duke's. Duke's makes really good
mustard,
beef jerky.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah, it's really good.
So Duke's mayonnaise, Kraft real mayo, or Miracle Whip. And it says pick one. It's a picture of all four.
Mm-hmm.
So I turned that into our Food Fight Friday for today.
Vote.
So, and I was even able to throw up the images. So you've got Miracle Whip, Hellman's, Duke's, or Kraft. Belinda says Duke's is a Southern product. Got it. Okay. So head over to any of our Facebook pages, like them for goodness sakes, like the Touhyville page, follow us, do whatever you got to do. We appreciate it. And vote Miracle Whip, Hellman's, Duke's, or Kraft Mayo. Which do you prefer?
Okay.
We got to take our next break, get the forecast in, and then we'll dive back into more fun, and we'll find out where Cheryl's voting. Did you get in there and vote? What'd you vote?
Miracle Whip.
All right, me too. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be right back. Hang in there.
Weather is brought to you by George Ade Memorial Healthcare Center.
Friday, sunny with a calm wind and a high near 78. Friday night, mostly clear with a low around 55. Saturday, mostly sunny with a high near 80. Saturday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 58.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
Step right up to the centennial celebration of the Jasper County Fair. It's all happening July 20th through the 27th. Enjoy 8 fun-filled days packed with carnival rides that whisk you to the skies and back. Every night, the free stage lights up with spectacular entertainment that guarantees to dazzle. And don't miss out on the grandstand events. Something big every night for everybody in the family. For more details, visit JasperCountyFair.weebly.com and keep yourself updated with the Jasper County Fair Association Facebook page. Head out and make history with all of us at Jasper County's 100th Fair, July 20th through the 27th at the Jasper County Fairgrounds.
Hey, Liz, can you believe there are still some people buying their gold, silver, and platinum bullion from the internet?
That's pretty amazing, Jeff, especially considering that prices here at Vierk's Fine Jewelry always beat both local as well as the big online guys. We don't have shipping fees, and in most cases, you get the precious metals immediately.
Bars, rounds, bags, eagles, buffaloes, maple leafs, Krugerrands, Morgan and Peace dollars, and much, much more.
Not to mention rare, key date, and collectible coins from the U.S. and around the world, many of which have been graded and authenticated by PCGS and NGC.
Whether buying, selling, or trading, you will always benefit from Vierk's unrivaled years of experience and expertise.
If you need expert appraising, Vierk's Fine Jewelry has both of Lafayette's only International Society of Appraisers and Coin Roundtable members, and we are also fully USPAP compliant.
All of your coin and precious metals needs under one roof.
Proudly serving the Mid-North Indiana area for over 75 years. Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Vierks.com.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
In times of financial uncertainty, how can you stay on track? Call on someone who's invested in your success. I'm Christine Bogan, your Rensselaer Edward Jones financial advisor. At Edward Jones, we believe in building a complete picture of your financial life, including your unique goals and passions, so we can help you work toward achieving what's most important to you. Call me at 219-866-3788 or visit edwardjones.com to get started today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
July 30th is the annual Spencer Park Pool Luau.
Come on out for a great day of fun.
Hey, this is Steve Touhy.
And this is Cheryl Touhy.
Join us as we broadcast live from noon till 2.
We'll have plenty of giveaways, including Indiana Beach passes, Holiday World passes, and more.
Doors will open at noon. The luau is from noon to 4. Price is $5 a head, no matter how big or small.
They will have plenty of games for the kids, little and big, to play throughout the day. Concessions will be available all day, too.
Join us Tuesday, July 30th at the Spencer Park Pool in DeMott.
Okay, if you're sleeping on the hot summer styles and great prices at Kohl's, you're missing out. I just shopped there and scored stylish shirts for my husband, along with some cute crochet dresses for myself. Plus, I saved 30% with my Kohl's card. But even if you don't have one, you can still save an extra 20% on some other great finds and earn Kohl's cash. So what are you waiting for? Take your summer style from hot to sizzling and get to Kohl's. Select styles, 20% off GPO, valid through July 21st. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies. That's a lot of Touhy.
Oh my God! Let's go! Time to start the day. Time to get up.
If we do this, how do we know it's going to end any differently than it did before?
I just know this is going to be a great day.
Wake up. Smell the coffee. All right?
Wake up and sniff it.
Whoa, that's strong.
Caffeine's poison. Don't you know that?
Yeah, but what a way to go.
Woo! It's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you. Good morning. Portions of which are brought to us by our friends over at Jasper County Community Services, doing so many good things for so many people in the area. They have a great CARES program for Alzheimer's and dementia safety coming up Monday, July 29th at the Rensselaer Senior Center, and then July 31st at the Fozzie Senior Center in DeMott. So if you want to find out more information about those, you can call each of those. Let's see, last Tuesday of the month, which will be coming up next week, they have Painting with Friends at the Rensselaer Senior Center. They do Seniors in Motion on Tuesdays and Thursdays. They'll walk, get some exercise. I mean, if I went through all these pages, we'd be here for an hour. There is just tons of great stuff that they're doing for people 55 and older in our community. In DeMott, in Rensselaer, all over Jasper County. You can go to these things.
Right. They've got transportation. They've got, I mean, anything that you face as a senior, you're not facing it alone. You just need to call them. And there's different issues for different people. And different concerns medically, you know, different concerns financially. Sharon's your girl.
Yeah, and they just
and her crew. I mean, it's not a one-man band, but I mean, it's definitely they're definitely faith-based. You know, and yeah, they go out of their way with they're also like so welcoming. I mean, yeah.
So many great things.
There's so many things. I mean, I'm 56 and I feel sometimes scared about what goes on. You know, I'm fighting the insurance with, you know, on a diabetes plan that costs me like an arm and a leg every month, you know what I mean? And it seems like no one's there to advocate for you, you know, when they say the words, you're too healthy for that medicine. I'm like, okay, but you take my money every month, like knock it off. Like it's a fight all the time. And I'm still feeling like I'm on the young end of things. But if I, you know, get tired or weaker or, you know, or don't know, or don't have, you know, computer access or whatever it is, these things are difficult and you definitely are not in it alone.
Yep. Yeah. They do really good things. They also have coming up next Tuesday, Jasper County Fair Senior Day, hosted by Jasper County Community Services. Tuesday from 1 to 3, everyone's invited. Refreshments, bingo, great prizes, entertainment by the Jasper County Quarrelers?
Carolers? Quarrelers. Quartet? What's a quarreler?
I don't know.
Hold on.
What would you say?
Quarrelier?
Quarreliers? I'm gonna guess
say it comes with from the word chorus.
Yeah.
But I've never seen that word again.
Yeah.
I mean before. Quarrelier. Clover Corraliers.
Also coming up next week, the Rensselaer Senior Center at 967 East Leopold Street from 8 to 3, Thursday and Friday, July 25th and 26th. It's their garage sale. So make your plans for that.
Yes.
So many things to do that they are doing for all the good people. So of Jasper County with Jasper County Community Services. Go and like them on Facebook. You'll find out more about what they have going on as well. Also want to mention our friends over at Jasper County REMC, powering up Touhyville each and every morning here on the Q, 98 Gold, and everywhere else. Visit JasperREMC.com. What'd you find out? Nothing on does not a thing? So
here's the thing. I'm seeing people with that name in their groups, like Miami and Jasper County.
Yeah, so I'm sure they're
okay.
Probably
What
singers.
Does correlate? A class is a class for students who sing in the tenor and bass registers.
Got it. Nice. All right. Rich says, good morning. You two have been getting ready for the fair. One day left and a lot to do. Yes, we have been getting ready for the fair. We're excited to be out there. We're going to be out there Monday through Friday next week from 5 to 7 each night with all kinds of fun stuff. We'll have T-shirts that we're giving away each night while supplies last, leading up to Friday, which is the unofficial Touhyville night at the fair. So from 5 to 7.
Wear your T-shirts.
Wear your T-shirts. Wear all your station shirts. I mean, you don't have to wear them all at once. Just wear one of the station shirts.
We should try to organize. I mean, it's last minute, but we should try to get everyone together at the tent or at the, at our booth and try to get a picture of as many people in their Touhyville shirts as
we can try.
possible.
It's just so hard because people get off work at different times and people go to the fair at different times. And, but that's why last year I loved it. We were just snapping pictures. Everybody that came up, boom, 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 boom. We have so many pictures from last year. I loved it. It was like a sea of station shirts. So we want to do the same thing this year with even more. So Friday, wear your Q 98 Gold, Bear Country, or Touhyville shirt to the fair. And while supplies last, we're going to be handing out tickets to Indiana Beach, Deep River Water Park, Holiday World, till we run out. Once we run out, then we run out. Like, last year, I think we still had Indiana Beach tickets like by the end, but a lot of the other ones had gone earlier. So yeah. So we were just handing them out. So
and I saw Gary Brosh. Okay, because I want to say Brash all the time. Brosh. Put up just a single shake.
I shared that on my personal
Gary,
page.
I don't know that I'm going to make it till next week. I want my chocolate shake.
I did. I shared that on my personal page. So I'm looking forward to those. Yeah.
For me, it's exciting because it's all new to me. Like, and you kind of feel a little stupid, like when things are new to you, because I'm not 4 like my parents. This is not like skipping along going, okay.
No, here, let me tell you. So before I got on the air.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you were working here.
I was working here in the sales department. I was the sales manager.
Yeah.
So I was in your position.
Okay.
So everybody at the station had to go and work one night at the fair. So I would do that each year. So but I didn't really get to know the fair. I was at the booth, and back then we used to do registrations and we'd sign people up. So I was helping with that and that kind of stuff. So I didn't really know what was going on at the fair. Now, then I get on the air and I start going to the fair. But again, I'm there 5 to 7 every night, and each employee's coming in for a day. The only time I leave the booth is I go, good, someone else is here. Man the booth for a minute. I'm going to get a shake. So just that little walk, I go to get a shake. I come back. I was never really seeing the fair. So that's what's so hard about our position even now. So when you say you're new, the only reason for me that I know so much about it is from working on the commercials the last couple of years. And now this year being on the board.
Yeah.
I get to hear all the stuff and know everything that's going on. So there's my point in telling you this is don't feel stupid that you don't know it. You might not know everything for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Now, you're going to be out there with me more this year than you have in the past. So maybe you'll go take a walk around the fair while I'm there, like, doing the broadcast or whatever. So it's because there's so much to see, so much to do. I didn't even know all the stuff this year, with doing the live commercials and doing all that stuff. I'm seeing more stuff. I'm learning more things.
Well, I want to see the 4-H. I want to go in there because you and I grew up and we didn't have 4-H.
Right.
It's not, we were in Chicago. So I want to see all that just because the pageant, all the girls had such a combined mix of raising pigs or raising, different animals and horses or whatever. I want to kind of see what this is all about. Yeah. So I'm excited.
Yeah,
I mean, I
lots of
have to
stuff.
tell you, I was just talking to Terry about this yesterday at lunch. The Jasper County Fair Association, through you and through the people that have come here to either record commercials or through the pageant that we've seen and met, has been the single group of people that I've come to know and absolutely love. Like I said, I know that there's a whole bunch more that I haven't met, but it just seems every time we have a question, Tina's lickety split with here's where you go, here's how you do it, here's where it's going to be, here's what time it is. And I see through your meetings how much effort and dedication and commitment goes into it, like things that we don't think about, like because we're just there. Like we don't know that there needs to be so many chairs and volunteers at this booth and things going on here, and it starts actually on Saturday, and then they have someone drops out. I know the Finley boys or brothers or singers.
I don't know, you told me about that too. I didn't even catch that.
Fell out and someone came back. They immediately had to go and find someone on the free stage. So it just, I don't know why that would be the group out of all the groups that I've like either volunteered time or tried to volunteer with that has made like one of the biggest impacts on me. It just has, because normal people explaining things to you, and really wanting to engage you in this whole thing.
Yeah.
So I can't wait. I'm very excited. Like I was excited last year. I'm excited this year. Big time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And it being the 100th, it's going to be even cooler.
Fantastic. By the way, I'm looking on the Jasper County Fair Facebook page. If you guys want to go there, I also shared it yesterday. They are still in need of some volunteers for even if you can give an hour or two in the evening, when everybody's out and about doing stuff. They're just they just need some people to help out in different areas and things like that. So if you can help out, that's great. They've got a little schedule up there. It literally says 5 to 7, need a couple people, need one person for this thing, need one person for that thing. So you can schedule your time is needed if you can help out. Rich, who's the president, just said we are a team. Yep, absolutely. Rebecca says, good morning. I hope everybody has a fabulous, fantastic Friday. We do too, Rebecca. Thank you for stopping by and saying hello.
Hello.
Hello. All right. Look at that. Bing, bang, boom. And 1 hour's in the books already. It's you blink. You blink.
I know.
We're there.
I'm still half asleep. I didn't have enough coffee this morning. So
So you go get your coffee. We're going to take a break. We've got no Frank this week. He's off this week for what is called the slowest week in sports. But he'll be back with us next week, and I'm sure he'll be out at the fair with us one of the days next week too.
Right.
He usually comes out on Friday, like when everybody comes out and with the tickets and everything. So but coming up in the next hour, I know we both want to get to talk a little bit about Bob Newhart, and we're both sad that he passed away yesterday.
Yeah.
So we'll get into that. And then we got all kinds of stories and fun Friday things and stuff. And you'll probably make me give away tickets.
I was about to say it.
I'm sure you'll probably do that at some point.
I will.
So we'll do that as well, too. So stick around.
Joanne, are you sure this is a good idea? You really want me to shoot you out of a cannon?
A buyer called and wanted to know what the roof looked like, so I'm going to get a good picture.
The team at Jenkins Realtors will go above and beyond to help you buy or sell your home. Since 1976, Jenkins Realtors have been helping the people in our community buy the home of their dreams or make that move by selling their home. Call 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Woo! Did you get a good picture?
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Till to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Till team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Okay, raise your hand if you want to make your life a little bit easier. Great. Now raise your other hand if you like to be comfortable. Perfect. Now that you have both hands raised, imagine putting on your shoes. And that, folks, right there is your answer to an easier, more comfortable life. Go hands-free with Skechers Slip-ins. This is footwear you don't need your hands to put on. They can be raised in the air, and you can just step it and go. So you ask, how do hands-free Skechers Slip-ins work? Well, it's like they have this invisible built-in shoehorn so your foot slides into place. Then our heel pillow keeps your foot comfy and secure. And slip-ins are for the whole family, men, women, and kids, in all your favorite Skechers styles, from sneakers to casual shoes and even sandals. Yes, even sandals. So raise your hands in the air and put your shoes on like you just don't care, because you just went hands-free with Skechers Slip-ins. Why don't you experience what people can't stop talking about? Life-changing Skechers Slip-ins. Get your Slip-ins at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
97.7 WLQI Rensselaer, The Q.
This check of news brought to us by Fozzie Califf Appliances in Rensselaer and DeMott. Here's Russ Martin.
The National Weather Service reported an EF0 tornado, the least powerful with peak winds of 75 miles per hour, was in the area Monday night, beginning north of Shelby in southern Lake County, moving northeasterly along a nearly 14-mile path into far northern Jasper County across Highway 231 before disappearing before reaching Porter County. The National Weather Service said the tornado was determined to have lasted 12 minutes, ending at 10:14 p.m. Monday, and was reported to have had a 100-yard width. No major damage was reported in Jasper County. The Jasper County Fair begins Saturday, July 20th and continues through Saturday, July 27th. First Vice President of the Fair Association, Gary Brosh, said the Carnival Company will once again be at the fair.
And they're going to be with us all 8 days. Tuesday is a special night we look forward to each year. Fairgoers can bring 2 cans for the local food pantry, and they can get $2 off the $25 wristband.
Fair Board member Ashley Hopp has these reminders.
I would just like to encourage everyone to come out to the fair this year. It is a free gate, free parking, and enjoy everything the Jasper County Fair has to offer. Follow us on Facebook or jaspercountyfair.weebly.com.
Steve and Cheryl will be broadcasting live Monday through Friday of the Jasper County Fair from 5 until 7 p.m. A beautiful permanent piece of artwork is now at the Rensselaer Central Middle School. Superintendent Kurt Craig.
Artwork by Cameron Moberg, who's done other art pieces around the city, and it was done at no taxpayer dollars. That was arranged by Principal and Mrs. Kaufman at the middle school. We're going to get a picture online soon about that. It features our bomber guy. I also encourage people to come to the middle school and see our new mural.
Donations for the refurbishment of the iconic Newton County Fairgrounds Domestic Arts Building are continuing. Educator Deb Arsenault said they're close to reaching the amount for matching funds.
Our goal is to be finished ahead of the 100th anniversary of the building and celebrate next year at the 2025 Pumpkin Vine Fair. Go online to the JasperNewtonFoundation.org, click on Donate, then click on Historic Preservation to bring up the Domestic Arts Building Renewal Fund.
They hope to begin with construction and electrical work this fall. Interviews about the Jasper County Fair, Rensselaer School Board meeting, and the Domestic Arts Building project at the Newton County Fairgrounds can be heard on our websites. Click on the news link and Newsmakers tab. The Northwest Indiana Influential Women's Association in Lake County has announced their finalists for the 13th Annual Influential Women Awards, with the winners in 12 categories to be announced at their annual banquet in September. 4 ladies from Newton County are finalists: Vicki Carlson with Trumpet Vine LLC and Alyssa Nyberg with the Nature Conservancy, both from Morocco. Dina Miller Eastwold with Chooks Salon and Boutique from Lake Village, and Christine Wright from the Brook Iroquois Washington Library in Brook. The stated mission of the Northwest Indiana Influential Women's Association is focusing on providing opportunities through leadership, support, and education in a variety of industries. Enjoy your weekend and stay safe and well. I'm Russ Martin.
Get a powerful clean every time with Maytag laundry appliances from Fozzie Califf Appliances. Find the capacity and style washer and dryer you need to help fight everyday tough stains and keep your clothes fresh. Maytag washing machines and dryers are tough enough to tackle whatever you throw in them. Shop the Maytag washers and dryers you need now at Fozzie Califf Appliances in DeMotte and Rensselaer. And be sure to like them on Facebook.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
96-year-old Roland Dale Rod Lowry of Winnemac passed away on Monday, July 15th. Visitation will be today from 1 until 2 p.m. Eastern Time at Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac. Funeral services for Rod Lowry will be held at 2 p.m. Eastern today at Frayne Mortuary, with Pastor Tom Camp officiating. Burial in Winnemac Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to the Madeiraville Christian Church or St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Online tributes may be offered at fraynemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac. 65-year-old Julie Allenduff of Kentland passed away on Wednesday, July 10th. Visitation will be Saturday, July 20th from noon until 2 p.m. at Steinke Funeral Home, Morocco. A celebration of life service for Julie Allenduff will be held on Saturday at 2 o'clock at Steinke Funeral Home, Morocco. Burial will follow at Oakland Cemetery. Steinke Funeral Home entrusted with the arrangements. 81-year-old Brenda Schultz of Fair Oaks passed away on June 30th. A celebration of life gathering will take place from 2 until 4 p.m. on Saturday at 5530 North 700 West, Rensselaer. Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield, entrusted with the arrangements. 71-year-old Myron Hitchings of Rensselaer passed away on July 17th. Friends may call on Monday, July 22nd from 9 a.m. until noon Central Time at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer. Funeral services for Myron Hitchings will immediately follow at noon Central on Monday, with Pastor Sean Johnson officiating. Interment will be at Memory Gardens, Rensselaer. Memorial donations may be made to the Jasper County Retired Iron Club or Trinity United Methodist Church. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 51-year-old David Dewey of LaPorte, formerly of Rensselaer, passed away on July the 11th. A time of remembrance for David Dewey will be held at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer, on Thursday, July 25th, from 1 until 4 p.m. Central Time. In memory of David and in lieu of flowers, please consider planting a tree or plant an honoring gift in his memory. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Alliance Bank.
Friday, sunny with a calm wind and a high near 78. Friday night, mostly clear with a low around 55. Saturday, mostly sunny with a high near 80. Saturday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 58.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
Goodland. Classic rock lives here. 97.7 FM WLQI. The Q.
It is 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. This is normally where you hear us get to Frank with sports, but he's off this week. But if he was here, I would tell you sports is brought to us by our friends over at Nitco, as well as Hillcrest Dental Center.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
All righty, let's play Find the Big Deal with Strag and Mantil. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. Let me know the price on Strag and Mantil Water, the 24-pack, on sale this week at Strag and Mantil. Let me know the price on that. You'll be entered in for a chance to win a $50 gift card from Strag and Mantil. 219-866-4104. Let me know the price. We'll draw the winner later this morning. Good luck.
You have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Big Lou at Term Provider, 800-230-2777. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50 or 60 years old and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider at 800-230-2777. That's 800-230-2777 for $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with. Call Big Lou at 800-230-2777. 800-230-2777.
When something happens to your kitchen, you might say,
"This is ludicrous."
but that won't fix your home. That will only get you the rapper, Ludacris.
Having trouble? Don't panic. Don't be alarmed. You need to file a claim? Holla at State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
That's right. You can file a claim on the app or call us.
Thanks, Mr. Chris.
No matter how ludicrous the situation, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm, Bloomington, Illinois.
This is the story of the one. As head of maintenance at a concert hall, he knows the show must always go on. That's why he works behind the scenes, ensuring every light is working, the HVAC is humming, and his facility shines. With Grainger's supplies and solutions for every challenge he faces, plus 24/7 customer support, his venue never misses a beat. Call quickgrainger.com or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Congratulations to Sheila and Rensselaer. She knew that Strag and Mantil Water 24-pack is on sale for $1.99 each when you use your Digital Rewards account. I'm telling you, we got to get some water. We're going to have to grab some water for me, water for you, water for the station. We're going to be drinking water out at the fair all week. Water. On sale this week at Strag and Mantil. That's an incredible price. $1.99 for a 24-pack when you use your Digital Rewards account. Ordering groceries is easier than ever. Online shopping now at Strag and Mantil saves you time and money. In-store sale prices, pickup or delivery, online coupons, reward points, and more. Strag and Mantil, life made simple, food made easy. Sign up today using your rewards account login and password at shop.stragandmantil.com. All right, your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card will be up on the WLQI 98 Gold Facebook pages here shortly. Head over there, comment with the price on the same item. You'll be entered in for a chance to win later this morning.
Since 2005, the Sycamore Drive-In in Monticello has been serving up the best frozen custard around. Come for the frozen custard, but stay for the food. With Taco Tuesdays, Meatball Wednesdays, Soup and Salad Thursdays, along with a menu packed with mouth-watering all-American comfort food. Be sure to leave room for the best frozen custard you've ever had, with a flavor of the day and a great selection of malts, shakes, and sundaes. The Sycamore Drive-In, 923 West Washington Street behind the Bank of Wolcott in Monticello. Open Tuesday through Sunday, 11 to 9. Be sure to follow them on Facebook for the flavor of the day and other delicious specials.
It's time for the Home of the Week, brought to you by Cornerstone Real Estate in downtown Rensselaer.
This is Terry Fagley, owner of Cornerstone Real Estate. Our Home of the Week is located at 210 East Gonzales Street in Francisville. Step into luxury with this expansive brick home with over 2,700 square feet and sitting on over 1/2 acre. The breathtaking great room has a brick fireplace and a vaulted wood ceiling. The formal dining room is conveniently located next to the well-appointed kitchen. The living room provides additional space for hosting guests or enjoying peaceful moments beside the fireplace. The large bedrooms are a haven of comfort. Let's go look. Call Cornerstone Real Estate at 219-866-4528 and let our real estate experience work for you.
Listen for the Home of the Week every Wednesday and Friday morning on WLQI, featuring the best homes on the real estate market, brought to you by Cornerstone Real Estate on Washington Street in downtown Rensselaer.
Did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did. Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you.
Find the award-winning service you need with shelter insurance agent Lauren Berenda at his new location on 231 in Rensselaer.
97.7 FM WLQI, The Q.
Touhyville. Now even Touhier.
Is it Friday yet?
Is it Friday? Yep, it's Friday.
My friends, it is Friday. Who is ready for the weekend?
So tell me, what are your plans for the weekend? But I'm going to party.
Who's ready to party?
Want a party?
Yes, I want a party.
If you want a party, have a party. I just want to go to a party.
Let's get this party started.
Now get ready for a wild ride.
It's showtime.
Welcome into our little morning party we have each and every day here on the Q and 98 Gold.
Our little morning party.
Why not? We got coffee. We got cookies.
All of a sudden, it made me want to do one of those blowers, like.
Yes. Yes. We should get those to wake people up in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, we got coffee. We got sweets. We got cookies. We got candy. We got. It's a party. Let's have some fun. Portions of the show this morning brought to us by our friends over at Supercuts. Why settle for a regular cut when just around the corner is a Supercuts? Head there to Rensselaer, Lowell, Valparaiso. Get yourself a Supercut today. Also want to mention our friends over at Another Season in DeMott. Lots of great stuff for everybody that you might want to grab a gift for, whoever it is that you're thinking about, including yourself. How about head over to the Patch Bar and do yourself up something cool and creative. Maybe you're not that creative. Maybe you're like, nah, I don't know if I could do it. Go over and see what they got. You might make yourself a hat, a coat, or something that you've never thought you'd like. So, also don't forget to check out their Forever Flowers. You can do that for any occasion, including a memorial. You can do Forever Flowers for anything that you might be wanting to do. Lots of great stuff over there at Another Season in DeMott.
Yeah, they have all the cardinals, like all the stones, like the stepping stones. Like you could do beautiful memorials, like in your backyard and stuff like that. But
they also have
and she makes beautiful everything. I'm about to give her
for the services and stuff, they can do a Forever Flower thing.
Yeah.
They've got it on their Facebook page I'm looking at. So yeah, great stuff.
I just bought as part of Prime Days. I bought 2 hangy thingies, like basket hangers for Christmas. So they're black and they're metal, and they're going to go on my, hooks. And then I'm just taking them in there. I'll say Christmas themed, please. And then I will give her the solar twinkle lights and away we go. And then she will say, okay, that will be XYZ amount. And I will pay my money and my front will look great.
That's right.
That is my plan.
See, there you go.
It's as easy as that.
605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. Like them on Facebook, follow on Instagram, or visit Another Season Floral website, anotherseasonfloral.com. Rich says, good morning. Good morning, Rich. Dar says, good morning to everyone. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you, Dar. We hope you do as well. And Susie says, yes, it is a party every day. That's why we love it. So thank you, Susie. Listen, that's why we love it.
Yes.
We love hanging out with you guys and doing our thing and just having a good time.
It's actually the only kind of party we're good at anymore.
Listen here. We're partying it up. Listen, we fight for our right to party. That's what we do. Yes. So yeah, we don't do a lot of partying. We're not. That's listen.
Our slogan is "Have a good day and be in bed by 7."
Listen, you invited me over for dinner last night, and I was like, "That's fine, but we
Dinner
have to
was
have it done
4.
by 5." Like,
Right. I got stuff to do.
I gotta get home. I gotta sit. I gotta do a little sitting, and then I also have to sit for a little while. Yeah, no.
Okay, so on that note, I know you have plenty of things to cover, but I just started watching on Peacock the Simone Biles documentary.
Oh, okay.
I recommend it
It's on
for
Peacock.
everybody.
Why did I think it was on Max that she was doing a thing?
Oh, maybe it was Max. Hold on, because I get the two interchanged.
I might be wrong, but I thought I just saw.
You might be right, because I was watching at 3 a.m. I was watching the dumbest show that came out yesterday. Was that Roman gladiator thing with Anthony Hopkins? I saved that and couldn't wait, and it is like a C movie. That's how bad it is.
All right.
Horatio, you show that it just is. It's bad. Anyway, I'm not even going to do any imitations. Just bad. Anyway, getting back to Simone Biles. So when she quit in the Tokyo Olympics, I did not know how to feel about it, because I'm like, okay, you're team captain. What in the world is going on? Then I learned about what the twisties were, and I was like, oh, good God. You know,
what's a twisty?
A twisty is when you are doing acrobatics. You need to be, obviously, there's got to be a mind-body connection. So when you're up in the air and you're going, and then you land on your feet, you have to trust, like your body and mind have to be in sync so you land on your feet. During a twisty, you are not in sync, and you could literally kill yourself, because your mind doesn't know where your body is anymore. It loses track of it. And so if you saw when she did the balance, not the balance beam, the horse thing where you fly in the air and do your thing. And then she took a big hop.
Okay.
And they were like, we've never seen that before. That was the beginning of like being detached. Her brain and her body were not attached anymore. And so she made the executive choice to not push through, if you will, like we've seen people with broken ankles and all the other, in previous years, and just say, okay, this is no good. And I can't just snap back. So then she bowed out, and everybody was saying how unprofessional, la, 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 la. And I was like, I can't imagine being like on stage in the biggest event of my life, because that's exactly what they do. They work 4 years for that moment.
Sure.
That's the moment. And have to say, mind you, amidst COVID. So her whole family had never missed being by her side ever. They're all in masks, working out masks, which I remember trying that. And I could barely get through shopping with a mask, let alone like, huffing and puffing through a workout. So no one was there, and they knew something was wrong when they were watching from home.
Okay.
Anyway, watching the thing without giving everything away, I was crying this morning, because I just thought every one of us has been up against it at some point in our lives, and has had to make the choice to bow out for either mental health reasons or whatever, broke a leg at a bad time. It just didn't work out. And you feel like you've disappointed everyone you know, and then some. And this is just a great story of perseverance. Like, she was terrified. It took her 1.5 years of just going to the gym and messing around on the trampoline. That's all she would do. So all the practices and the workouts and all that stuff, all she would do is kind of like work out on the trampoline and see how she felt, and if her body was connecting again. She didn't know if it was going to connect again. It was just, it snapped, and that was it. And it could have been that it was the pressures of no family, of being, they were describing, locked in a room, because it wasn't like you could go shopping and blow off some steam.
Right.
Everything was closed down in Tokyo. So yeah, it was really beyond encouraging. So I recommend everybody kind of.
And by the way, we were both wrong. Netflix is where you were watching it.
Was it really?
So, yeah.
Oh my gosh. I can't tell anymore. I go from channel to channel that we have, just going, is anything new in here? Because I've watched everything. Yeah.
James says, have you two seen the global IT outage going on right now?
We were just about to talk about it.
Cheryl was just talking to me about it off the air.
Yeah.
So I didn't know anything about it. But she's much better at watching the news than I am.
Yeah. I mean, that's scary to think that Mac 365, which I would think would be what most of the world uses right now, can go out, and now you've got the FAA affected, you've got the railroads affected, you've got businesses affected, and on a global scale, that is frightening. Yes, so we did see that.
So we'll get into it. All right. The other thing that I did want to get into this morning was the passing of Bob Newhart.
Oh yeah, as soon as I saw it, I went, oh boy, because I knew how much you loved him. Like I loved him in Elf.
Yeah,
I cannot think of a greater father in like movies than him in Elf. He was hilarious. But you loved him since the Newhart show, and he was like an icon to you from way back when.
So my parents used to watch the Bob Newhart show, where he played a psychiatrist with Suzanne Plachette and so many other. Off the top of my head, I can't think of the cast, but where they were like in group therapy, and he was a therapist.
Yep.
And he was very funny.
He was great at keeping a straight face. I don't know how comedians do it.
Well, and and his dry demeanor, and all of it.
Yeah.
So he was good on that, and I remember as a kid, like thinking that it was like, okay, it was funny when I was a kid. And then the Newhart show came around, where him and his wife owned a lodge in Vermont, and Peter Scolari was on there, which I was a big fan of Bosom Buddies, so I recognized him, and everybody, in pop culture, this is my brother Daryl, this is my other brother Daryl, just really funny. I didn't know at that time that he had done stand-up. And then as I got into stand-up, I read his book, where he talks about doing stand-up in Chicago in the 50s. And I believe it was in the 50s, maybe in the 60s.
61, I think.
61. Okay. Yeah. So, and the things that he described about what it was like to be on stage, about what it was like to go from club to club, I felt those same things in the 2000s when I did comedy. And I really, he was so good when writing that book at describing the feeling and the sense of excitement and loneliness up there, and all. He was really good at that. And one of the things that he was really well known for with his stand-up was doing like a telephone bit, or doing bits where it was like he was doing one side of the conversation. Like the two people having a conversation, but he was just doing the one side, and was really, really good at that. He was really funny. So
he was also clean fun.
Yes.
Which was later on seemed to be very difficult. Like I loved Eddie Murphy stand up. I mean the ice cream and all that stuff.
Sure.
I did not like Richard Pryor because I thought it was a little over the top vulgar.
Okay.
But so I really did like Bill Cosby.
I loved Bill Cosby.
Like clean. I liked the clean fun.
Here's one of my things with Bill Cosby. I'm so glad that I finally went to see him live in person
before
all this happened, because then I can't even listen to him now. It changes everything for me.
Gross.
So, but yeah, I got to see him live. Yeah. And you're right. Bob Newhart, clean, funny.
And it's all in his face too, like his face.
Well, I mean,
same thing with Elf.
Very straight.
How he just, I don't know how you do that with Will Ferrell, being a giant on your lap. Like, I do not understand how, even just sitting there with him on the lap, I don't understand how you make it through. Like, that's why I'd be lousy on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
Because I would want to do those skits, but these guys are so funny that I like cowbell. Forget it. When he's like hitting the cowbell.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do it.
Rebecca says that was always funny. I do that in my head every time someone says their name is Daryl. I go, and my other brother.
And my other brothers do.
Yeah. He was made appearances on Desperate Housewives, ER, Hot in Cleveland, and I remember him from Big Bang Theory, where he played a former science show host from when they were younger, and he thinks, as he's older, he gets booked for like kids parties and stuff like that, to try and make extra money. He's not on TV anymore, so he thinks he got booked for a kid's birthday party, and it was Sheldon booked him just to come to their house and do his show because he loved him as a kid, and they became friends. And then, and it's in the show, he passes away and comes to Sheldon in visions and things like almost like in Star Wars. It's very fun.
Now,
like he's his Yoda.
Did he have influence on that script? Because did he have influence on the Newhart dream thing at the end, the finale?
I have to think that he would,
because it was brilliant. That was brilliant. Like, yeah, that was just brilliant. I don't.
Right.
You do a better job at
well, here I've actually
but-
got it, because what Cheryl's talking about is the last episode of the Newhart show.
Yeah,
has him wake up in bed with Suzanne Plachette, who was his wife in the Bob Newhart
show, the oldest
show.
one.
Yeah.
Honey, you won't believe the dream I just had. But don't you want to hear about it?
And now everybody realizes it's her. She comes out from the covers.
All right, Bob. What is it? I was an innkeeper in this crazy little town in Vermont. I'm happy for you. Nothing made sense in this place. I mean, the maid was an heiress. The handyman kept missing the point of things. And then there were these 3 woodsmen. But only one of them talked. And I was married to this beautiful blonde. What do you mean, beautiful blonde? Go to sleep, Emily. You really should wear more sweaters.
One of
the greatest finales.
Yep.
Yeah.
One of the best finales ever. So it was just it was really an incredible show. And when he did his stand up, I just saw this just now. I didn't know this. One of his best friends was Don Rickles. Can you imagine the two of them hanging out?
Oh my gosh.
I mean, wow.
I told you I saw him in concert in Vegas, and he was so upsetting to this group of French people in the front row that they got up and walked off, and they were screaming back at him. Like they were so offended, because he was offensive to like pretty much everybody. I mean,
Sure.
But yeah, because I would see him and I'd be like, oh gosh, like I would just get scared.
Yeah. All right. So I gotta take a break. When we come back, I want to play one of his bits from one of his most well-known records, The Button Down Mind of Bob Newhart. This is the driving instructor, and it's like I said, he does one side of the conversation. It's fantastic. So we'll do that when we come back to pay tribute to Bob Newhart this morning.
And we'll give away some tickets.
At some point, we will give away
some tickets.
Weather is brought to you by Bozeman Oil.
Friday, sunny with a calm wind and a high near 78. Friday night, mostly clear with a low around 55. Saturday, mostly sunny with a high near 80. Saturday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 58.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
Whether it's lunch or dinner, we'll meet you at Arnie's in Rensselaer. From delicious burgers to mouth-watering pizzas and irresistible desserts, they've got what your taste buds are craving. Planning a cozy night at home? Order online for carryout or delivery. Too busy to cook? Arnie's has you covered. Celebrate a team victory or simply savor a meal with your loved ones. At Arnie's in Rensselaer, customers are family. Meet you at Arnie's.
Hello? Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you got to build your business. We got to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on and they are comfortable with what's happening. That I don't think has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much.
You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Okay, if you're sleeping on the hot summer styles and great prices at Kohl's, you're missing out. I just shopped there and scored stylish shirts for my husband, along with some cute crochet dresses for myself. Plus, I saved 30% with my Kohl's card. But even if you don't have one, you can still save an extra 20% on some other great finds and earn Kohl's cash. So what are you waiting for? Take your summer style from hot to sizzling and get to Kohl's. Select styles, 20% off GPO, valid through July 21st. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Since 2005, the Sycamore Drive-In in Monticello has been serving up the best frozen custard around. Come for the frozen custard, but stay for the food. With Taco Tuesdays, Meatball Wednesdays, Soup and Salad Thursdays, along with a menu packed with mouth-watering all-American comfort food. Be sure to leave room for the best frozen custard you've ever had, with a flavor of the day and a great selection of malts, shakes, and sundaes. The Sycamore Drive-In, 923 West Washington Street behind the Bank of Wolcott in Monticello. Open Tuesday through Sunday, 11 to 9. Be sure to follow them on Facebook for the flavor of the day and other delicious specials.
97.7 The Q. Touhyville. Now with 2 Touhies and no waiting.
Hello?
Welcome back to Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you here, hanging out on a Friday morning.
Listen to the music.
I know. It almost sounds like a game show theme, doesn't it?
It reminds me of my parents' kitchen.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh
like,
my gosh!
the
I'm
Bob
getting,
Newhart show,
shaken.
is that reminds me? I mean, my parents used to watch it all the time.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And you know, there's something when you're a kid about your remembering your parents laughing. I'm getting choked up.
Oh yeah.
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 Yeah. Ooh.
All
It's
right.
been a long time since they've been alive. I mean, my parents died young.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Well, I didn't know that
good
was gonna
times.
do that
Like,
to you.
ooh,
Yeah.
it did.
Yeah. All
the
right.
music did it.
Yeah.
Like it, woo.
Yeah. It takes you
Yeah.
back. Well, it ran from 1972 to 1978. So, you were a child in that time. I was
Yeah.
a child for part of that time.
Okay.
You were a child before I was. So
you big baby.
Yeah. So, but we're talking about Bob Newhart this morning. Passed away yesterday at the age of 94. Grammy-winning stand-up comedian. Most remembered for his two sitcoms, Bob Newhart Show and Newhart. But he was also an incredible stand-up comedian.
Yes.
Before a lot of people knew it. This is a classic Bob Newhart stand-up routine. From 1961 was when this album came out. So you'll hear like
I wasn't even born yet.
You'll hear this on the record. So from 1961, the Button-Down Mind of Bob Newhart. This is a classic one. And Facebook, YouTube, you can kiss my backside. I got this up of YouTube. They didn't have the copyright. I don't have the copyright. Just let us play it for a tribute to Bob Newhart. I know they're not actually listening. It's an AI thing that catches us on those
you
things.
isn't listening?
No,
Tube listening?
No, they're listening, but it's an AI thing that is listening. So it's not a real human. But nonetheless, just enjoy Bob Newhart, the driving instructor.
As I said, there was a thing in the paper tonight about documentaries, and I've had an idea for a long time for what I think is a wonderful documentary, which has everything. For instance, you go to work, you come home at night, and you never really think about it. It's mechanical, it's routine. But there are a group of men who every day, when they go to work, never know if that night they'll return, because they face death in 100 different ways. And I'm talking about America's driving instructors. And I'd like to present the first episode in the new TV series called The Driving Instructor. Now, I'd like to have you picture, if you would, this is a car. I'm the driving instructor, and seated next to me is a woman driver. How do you do? You're Mrs. Webb, is that right? Oh, I see you've had one lesson already. Who is the instructor on that, Mrs. Webb? Mr. Adam. I'm sorry, here it is, Mr. Adams. Just let me read ahead and kind of familiarize myself with the case. How fast were you going when Mr. Adams jumped from the car? 75. And where was that? In your driveway. How far has Mr. Adams gotten in the lesson? Backing out. I see you were backing out at 75, and that's when he jumped. Did he cover starting the car and the other way of stopping? What's the other way of stopping? Throwing it in reverse. That's right. Oh, that would do it. You're right. That would do it. All right. You want to start the car? Mrs. Webb, you just turned on the lights. You want to start the car? They all look alike, don't they? I don't know why they design them that way. All right, let's pull out into traffic. Now, what's the first thing we're going to do before we pull out into traffic? What did Mr. Adams do before he let you pull out into traffic? Well, I mean, besides praying, let's say. No, what I had in mind was checking the rear view mirror. You see, we always want to check the rear. Don't pull out! Please don't cry. I'm sorry. But there was this bus, Missy. All right, the lane is clear now. You want to pull out? Oh, no, that wasn't bad at all. You might try it a little slower next time. All right, let's get up a bit more speed and gradually ease it into second. Well, I didn't want to cover reverse this early, but as long as you've shifted into it, of course you're nervous. I'm nervous. I'm not just saying that. I'm really very nervous. Well, just don't pay any attention to their honking. You're doing fine. You're not blocking anyone's lane. No, as long as you're here on the safety island, you're not blocking anyone's lane. All right, you want to start the car? While you're turning the lights off, why don't you turn off the heater? All right, there we are. Let's get up a bit of speed. That's the way. Now let's practice some turns. The important thing on turns is not to make them too sharp. Just kind of make a gradual. Oh, now that was fine. That was a wonderful turn. It's hard for me to believe you only had 2 lessons after you make a turn like. Are you sure you haven't had more now? Well, I find that very difficult to believe. One little thing. This is a one-way street. Well, no, actually it was partially my fault, you see, but you were in the left-hand lane and you were signaling left, and I just more or less assumed you were going to turn left. Same to you, fella. No, I don't know what he said, Mrs. Webb. All right, let's pull into the alley up there and practice a little alley driving. This is this is something a lot of the schools leave out that we think is pretty. You're going too fast, Mrs. Webb. You're up around 60, and it's kind of a sharp turn there. All right, let's just drive down the alley. That's the way. Mrs. Webb, maybe we better stop here. Well, I don't think you're going to make it between the truck and the building. Mrs. Webb, Mrs. Webb, I don't think you're going. Mrs. Webb, I really didn't think you were going to make it. That just shows you we can be wrong too. No, I'll get out on your side. That's all right. Mrs. Webb, maybe it might be a good idea if we went over to the driving area. They have a student driver area over a few blocks away, and maybe traffic throws you. Maybe that's the problem. Well, turn here on the street, right? And it's only about a block up. All right, turn right here. Well, now, that was my fault again. You see, I meant the next street. Not this man's lawn. Sir, would you mind turning off the sprinkler, please? For just a minute. Newly seated? That's always the way, isn't it? Well, I don't suppose it is so damn funny. All right, Mrs. Webb, you want to back out and get off the man's creeping bend? Is that right? Yeah, just back out, Mrs. Webb. Thank you very much, sir, for. Oh, now we hit someone, Mrs. Webb. Remember, you're going to watch the rear view mirror. Remember, we covered that. The red light blinded you. The flashing red light blinded you. The flashing red light on the car you hit blinded you. Yes, officer, she was just telling me about it. All right. Mrs. Webb, I'm going to have to go with the officer to the police station. They don't believe it, and they'd like me to describe it. And now the other officer is going to get in the car, and he's going to drive you back to the driving school, and then you're to meet us at the police station. My name is Frank Dexter. Why do you ask? You want to be sure and get me next time?
Bob Newhart, the button-down mind, Bob Newhart, the driving instructor is what that's from. I remember the first time I ever heard that. I was actually driving to a stand-up gig, and I used to just hit scan on the radio. I mean, this is before iPods and everything, so it was, luck of the draw of what you'd get in your car. I did have one of those things where you could pop the CD player in the cassette, like I had that. So I'd burn things on CDs. But so I'm just scanning through after I pull into a gas station. I found a radio station. I don't remember where it was at, but that's what they did. They just played old comedy records all day long on the radio station.
Wow.
So it was in a small town, and I just happened upon that. I'd never heard that.
This is the first time I heard it.
Yeah. I mean, I grew up, like we talked about Bill Cosby. I had my parents had gotten the VHS of Bill Cosby himself with the dentist routine and everything,
Oh my gosh, that was one of the all-time funniest things ever, was the dentist.
Yeah, like I said, I got to see him live, and he ended with the dentist. Like, he did all new stuff. He did, but then ended with the dentist routine. It was so that was unbelievable. Bob Newhart passed away yesterday at the age of 94. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back and we'll have some more fun before we head into the 9 o'clock hour. So stick around. All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
We should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
We're here at the Olympic Games, where Katie from Indiana is hitting every single hurdle. You may not be on the team, but you can get your game on with new Team USA games from the Hoosier Lottery. Play responsibly.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Ice cold drinks from McDonald's contain 100% of your daily value of deliciousness. Take a McCafe Oreo frappe with real Oreo cookie pieces. It's $3.50 for a medium every day, so it's a caramel frappe. Then there's big flavors like frozen Coke, Fanta Blue Raspberry, or Hawaiian Punch. A medium is $2 every day. There are drinks, then there are drinks from McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Oreo is a trademark of Mondelez International Group used under license. Coca-Cola and Fanta are registered trademarks of the Coca-Cola Company. Hawaiian Punch is a registered trademark of Dr. Pepper 7-Up Inc.
Timmy, everybody. Great job. Next up for our 5th grade class recital, we have Samantha.
10 times better performance can make a big difference. Castrol Edge Motor Oil gives your engine 10 times better high-stress performance. Castrol Edge, better oil for maximum performance. Now through December 28th, Castrol Edge and Edge High Mileage Motor Oil are on rollback at Walmart.
Claim based on sequence 9 test under high-load conditions versus API SP test limits.
I'm Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I learned about atrial fibrillation the hard way. My symptoms would come and go. Shortness of breath, fatigue. I kept going. Then I got so lightheaded, I couldn't. My doctor said I have AFib, so I'm about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. Other symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain can come and go, but the risk of stroke stays. If you have symptoms, tell a doctor. Visit notimetowait.com.
Sponsored by Bristol Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Rensselaer now has a new truck driving school, the St. Joseph's College CDL Academy. Class A and Class B instruction is available from a certified instructor, qualified with both driving and training experience. Classes start in July with multiple session dates. If you're looking for a high-paying job, then get your certification through St. Joe CDL Academy and start your career soon. For information and registration, go to stjoe.edu and enroll today.
Touhyville. You know what they say? 2 Touhies are better than 1.
97.7 The Q.
What day is today? Friday.
Wake up time! Back off, all right? You back off!
Boy, you got grumpy in the morning.
Why are you so grumpy, grouchy? Why are you so grumpy? Come on!
You know why.
I am so stressed out. Seriously stressed out here.
I worked hard all week.
Relax, it's almost the weekend. Now it's time to let loose.
Oh, good.
We'll start with radio.
Oh, radio. It's free. It's free?
In that case,
Let's do this.
Welcome to Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you here, hanging out and doing our thing on a fun time Friday. Portions of which are brought to us by our friends over at Fozzie Caleb Appliances in DeMott and Rensselaer. Head over there for great Maytag appliances, washers and dryers, and more at Fozzie Caleb Appliances in DeMott and Rensselaer. Go like them on Facebook. Also want to mention Vierk's Fine Jewelry, creating dreams and memories through knowledgeable and creative custom jewelry design. Let them help turn your ideas into wearable pieces of art at the corner of 18th and Main in Lafayette. Visit Vierks.com. All right. Food Fight Friday. That's where we're at. That's our poll question on Fridays. We try to make it a food fight, a battle between foods today. Rich had given us the idea to have a mayo battle.
Mm-hmm.
So I have never liked, and I don't know if it's because I grew up in a house that used Miracle Whip.
Mm-hmm.
I've never liked real mayonnaise. I don't like the taste of it.
I don't know that I know the difference.
I think you would if you
Side by
went,
side?
yeah. I've had it, and it's just I don't know if it's got a different zing to it. I don't honestly know exactly what it is that makes it different, but it is different for sure. So it's just, there's just something, I don't know what it is about regular mayo, but we've given you guys choices: Hellman's, Kraft, Duke's, which we found out is more of a Southern product, and Miracle Whip. 54% say Miracle Whip, 39% say Hellman's, 6% with Duke's, 1% Kraft mayo. Now, do you remember when they came out with a new Kraft mayo? And we tried it at Great America.
Yes.
Remember, you loved it there for like a minute.
One.
Is that what it was?
Like
Chipotle?
a Chipotle was a spicy, because that's what I was going to tell you, that I can't tell the difference because I do a lot of sandwich spreads, like flavored things. I like a little zip. I don't like mayo on my meat sandwiches. I like when it's got some sort of a seasoning.
Oh, okay. See, I like Miracle Whip, ham and Swiss with Miracle Whip. Boom, done. That's my thing. That's
I do
my
nothing.
jam.
Yeah, I use cheese. So for me, it's like ham and cheddar with some lettuce or tomato as the juicy part of it, if you will. And then I don't.
Oh, you don't put anything on
I
there?
don't put mayo on stuff.
Yeah.
But I do.
Whip
I put Miracle Whip on tuna, chicken salad. You know, those
in
salads,
it,
as the glue, if you will,
but
with mustard.
But Miracle Whip on a
Potato
turkey
salad?
sandwich.
Oh, okay.
On a chicken sandwich.
Okay.
Breaded or not breaded chicken sandwich. Miracle Whip every time.
Okay.
Yep. Love it. Tina says there's a guy that my husband watches, Rich, a lot on Facebook, that is always making food, and he swears by Duke's. We bought a jar of it to try, and neither of us was a fan of it. So
here we go. Im ta'am varech in lehit
that's right. Yeah.
Taste and smell. You cannot debate.
That's right. I was just That's how I say it. That's in Hitui. Instead of Hebrew. Instead of Hebrew, it's Hitui.
Okay.
So Jim says, this reminds me of our youngest daughter. Watch me whip, watch me mayonnaise.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
And then Lori says Hellman's all the way. So there you go. But yeah, seems like Miracle Whip is getting the
votes,
the biggest piece of the votes. So speaking of food, I came across this and I thought this might be right up your alley.
Someone asked if I like aioli. Yeah, because it's just mayo and olive oil. Now, so I like a lot of aiolis.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And James says my all-time favorite is Gene Wilder, who's got a documentary on Max right now.
We haven't seen that. We need to watch that.
We do, and I meant to say I saw when I was reading the stuff about Bob Newhart. There's a documentary out about his friendship with Don Rickles I didn't know about, so I'm gonna have to go find that. It didn't say.
Oh, okay.
So, but I guess it's made by Judd Apatow, so I could just look him up and find it. So, but yeah, I think that would be an interesting, because talk about an odd couple. They just their sense of humor are so different, you know.
Well, and I can't imagine how they play off each other. Like, but Don Rickles, I don't know how you don't get offended. Like,
because it's Don Rickles. Listen, because he just lets loose. Everybody's fair game. You can rip everybody.
Right.
Everyone gets a shot.
Yeah.
I saw a video of him the other day with David Letterman. And Letterman, and now Letterman knows how to tweak him, you know, so he does it on purpose, because Rickles used to always be on Johnny Carson, and then when Johnny Carson stopped, Rickles would always go on Letterman. And Letterman was talking to him, I think, about the movie Casino, and he goes, so do you have lines in this, or you just like, and he goes, do I have lines? What? I'm a big yes, I'm in the movie. I what do you think? I just stand there and just look stupid? Like, yeah, I have lines. He goes, I don't know if you were like, what? He goes, I'm a glorified extra. Is that what you're saying? He's like, I didn't know if you had, you know, he's like,
right.
Listen, Letterman, you're getting me steamed here, you know, and he rips into it. Oh, just so funny. So, all right. So, I was going to say, I think this is right up your alley. Maruchan or Maruchan, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, the ramen noodle stuff. Hot and spicy chicken ramen flavored Funyuns are coming out.
Yes.
That seems right up your alley.
Yes.
I mean,
yes. When?
Sometime.
No.
So Monday. Comes out Monday.
Oh,
but I mean, you're not even like a
got
big Funyun person, but you're a big get weirdo chips person. You like weirdo chips.
Get weirdo chips.
Yes, that's
put that on my resume.
You love weirdo chips.
I do.
And you like the ramen, the spicy ramen. Like that's your thing. So, all right. I know you've been asking for 2 hours now. Okay, so
it's time to, because of all the happiness that everybody
Happy
has brought with
fun. Yes.
humor and jokes,
humor and fun and
stuff.
jokes. Yes,
we would like to bring that same happiness.
Knock knock. Who's there? Free tickets.
Free tickets too.
There's my joke.
Okay.
Free tickets to the first caller at 219-866-4104.
Okay.
That's the end of my joke.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Caller choice.
All right. Caller choice. All
caller
right.
choice.
All right. 219-866-4104.
I think that works.
Here's the important thing about caller choice, because I caught myself yesterday, and this wasn't you, this was me. I didn't write down what the caller's choice was. I just wrote down their name and address. So I had to check in with the person, and I knew the person was
all
Becky.
right. So you got
it was our friend Becky. So, so I got in touch with her. Good morning. You're on the air. Who's this?
This is Rich. How you doing?
We're good, Rich. How are you?
Wonderful for a Friday.
Yes, absolutely. All right. So what are you looking for? You went to Indiana Beach tickets, Deep River Water Park tickets, Holiday World tickets. What are you looking for?
Let's go with Holiday World.
Holiday World. All right. And how many do you need to get by so your family can go and have a good time?
I would need 5.
5, we can do that for you. You hold on a second. I'm going to send you over to Cheryl, and she's going to get all your info, Rich. Okay. And Cheryl's favorite question to ask is, what radio station makes your summer more fun?
The Touhyville Show, of course.
We love it, Rich. Thank you so much. You hang on. We'll get you over to Cheryl's phone so that she can get your info. That's how we do it. Having fun here on a fun time Friday morning. We're going to take a break. We'll come back. We got all kinds of silly stuff to dive into before we're done for the day. So thank you guys for hanging out with us here in Touhyville on the Q and 98 Gold.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
This check of news brought to us by Fozzie Califf Appliances in Rensselaer and DeMott. Here's Russ Martin.
The National Weather Service reported an EF0 tornado, the least powerful with peak winds of 75 miles per hour, was in the area Monday night, beginning north of Shelby in southern Lake County, moving northeasterly along a nearly 14-mile path into far northern Jasper County across Highway 231 before disappearing before reaching Porter County. The National Weather Service said the tornado was determined to have lasted 12 minutes, ending at 10:14 p.m. Monday, and was reported to have had a 100-yard width. No major damage was reported in Jasper County. The Jasper County Fair begins Saturday, July 20th and continues through Saturday, July 27th. First Vice President of the Fair Association, Gary Brosh, said the Carnival Company will once again be at the fair.
And they're going to be with us all 8 days. Tuesday is a special night we look forward to each year. Fairgoers can bring 2 cans for the local food pantry, and they can get $2 off the $25 wristband.
Fair Board member Ashley Hopp has these reminders.
I would just like to encourage everyone to come out to the fair this year. It is a free gate, free parking, and enjoy everything the Jasper County Fair has to offer. Follow us on Facebook or jaspercountyfair.weebly.com.
Steve and Cheryl will be broadcasting live Monday through Friday of the Jasper County Fair from 5 until 7 p.m. A beautiful permanent piece of artwork is now at the Rensselaer Central Middle School. Superintendent Kurt Craig.
Artwork by Cameron Moberg, who's done other art pieces around the city. And it was done at no taxpayer dollars. That was arranged by Principal and Mrs. Kaufman at the middle school. We're going to get a picture online soon about that. It features our bomber guy. I also encourage people to come to the middle school and see our new mural.
Donations for the refurbishment of the iconic Newton County Fairgrounds Domestic Arts Building are continuing. Educator Deb Arsenault said they're close to reaching the amount for matching funds.
Our goal is to be finished ahead of the 100th anniversary of the building and celebrate next year at the 2025 Pumpkin Vine Fair. Go online to the JasperNewtonFoundation.org, click on Donate, then click on Historic Preservation to bring up the Domestic Arts Building Renewal Fund.
They hope to begin with construction and electrical work this fall. Interviews about the Jasper County Fair, Rensselaer School Board meeting, and the Domestic Arts Building project at the Newton County Fairgrounds can be heard on our websites. Click on the News link and Newsmakers tab. The Northwest Indiana Influential Women's Association in Lake County has announced their finalists for the 13th Annual Influential Women Awards, with the winners in 12 categories to be announced at their annual banquet in September. 4 ladies from Newton County are finalists: Vicki Carlson with Trumpet Vine LLC, and Alyssa Nyberg with the Nature Conservancy, both from Morocco. Dina Miller-Eastwold with Chooks Salon and Boutique from Lake Village, and Christine Wright from the Brook Iroquois Washington Library in Brook. The stated mission of the Northwest Indiana Influential Women's Association is focusing on providing opportunities through leadership, support, and education in a variety of industries. Enjoy your weekend and stay safe and well. I'm Russ Martin.
Get a powerful clean every time with Maytag Laundry Appliances from Fozzie Califf Appliances. Find the capacity and style washer and dryer you need to help fight everyday tough stains and keep your clothes fresh. Maytag washing machines and dryers are tough enough to tackle whatever you throw in them. Shop the Maytag washers and dryers you need now at Fozzie Califf Appliances in DeMott and Rensselaer. And be sure to like them on Facebook.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
96-year-old Roland Dale Rod Lowry of Winnemac passed away on Monday, July 15th. Visitation will be today from 1 until 2 p.m. Eastern Time at Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac. Funeral services for Rod Lowry will be held at 2 p.m. Eastern today at Frayne Mortuary, with Pastor Tom Camp officiating. Burial in Winnemac Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to the Madeiraville Christian Church or St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Online tributes may be offered at franemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frame Mortuary in Winnemac. 65-year-old Julie Allenduff of Kentland passed away on Wednesday, July 10th. Visitation will be Saturday, July 20th from noon until 2 p.m. at Steinke Funeral Home, Morocco. A celebration of life service for Julie Allenduff will be held on Saturday at 2 o'clock at Steinke Funeral Home, Morocco. Burial will follow at Oakland Cemetery. Steinke Funeral Home entrusted with the arrangements. 81-year-old Brenda Schultz of Fair Oaks passed away on June 30th. A celebration of life gathering will take place from 2 until 4 p.m. on Saturday at 5530 North 700 West, Rensselaer. Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield, entrusted with the arrangements. 71-year-old Myron Hitchings of Rensselaer passed away on July 17th. Friends may call on Monday, July 22nd from 9 a.m. until noon Central Time at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer. Funeral services for Myron Hitchings will immediately follow at noon Central on Monday with Pastor Sean Johnson officiating. Interment will be at Memory Gardens, Rensselaer. Memorial donations may be made to the Jasper County Retired Iron Club or Trinity United Methodist Church. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 51-year-old David Dewey of LaPorte, formerly of Rensselaer, passed away on July the 11th. A time of remembrance for David Dewey will be held at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer, on Thursday, July 25th, from 1 until 4 p.m. Central Time. In memory of David and in lieu of flowers, please consider planting a tree or plant an honoring gift in his memory. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather brought to you by Monticello's Sycamore Drive-In.
Friday, sunny with a calm wind and a high near 78. Friday night, mostly clear with a low around 55. Saturday, mostly sunny with a high near 80. Saturday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 58.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies, no waiting.
Today is a new day.
Today is a new day.
Today, as you know, is a very big day.
Big day.
Big day.
Big day.
Big day for me. And a big day for you.
Why?
Why?
Why? Today's Friday. That's why.
That's fine.
Good enough for me. Have fun, guys.
All right. It's showtime.
My, oh my, we're having a good time here on a Friday morning. Hope you are too.
Can I plug something too?
Sure.
Yesterday we went. I went like 3 weeks ago. I know. I went 3 weeks ago. You went yesterday.
No, I've got some things in my brain. You're fine. You're fine. You're okay.
For that Franciscan deal for the MRI heart thing and then the lung thing.
They've got a promotion for lung scans and heart scans and vascular scans.
And if you qualify, you've got to be like a certain age. You've got to I didn't get the lung one because I've never smoked. But you smoked and quit 11 years ago, right? 12 years ago? Something like that.
I want to say it was 11 years ago, February, or it's going to be 11 years this February. I can't remember.
So they do scans, like one's an MRI of your heart just to see if you have calcification and buildup and things like that. And the other one is the lung scan to make sure that everything's in order there and you don't have any things going on that shouldn't be there.
Right.
And so each time it's been Lucy, that's the nurse, that kind of, she doesn't do the tests, she reads the tests. So she's a nurse.
Right.
But I would say she's a nurse / teacher.
Okay.
Right? Like she's the kindergarten type where she just goes, and we liken this to the 3 little pigs or the 3 little vessels or whatever it is. And I just have loved the way, number one, it's $49 or $59, depend on whether or not you get the one test or two or 3 tests. And then the way she explains it, whether or not you have peace of mind or you need to continue further with, with other people. So I just thought that was really cool that it's right here up the block.
Yeah.
At Franciscan, that they have a person who is really good at explaining and teaching. She's just drawing what calcium does and makes it sticky, and things then stick, and then blood doesn't flow as well, and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
Doesn't alarm you. And then just kind of tells you where you're at and what you need to do, like further steps. And then, of course, because they're My Chart, thank you, Franciscan. My Chart's the greatest thing in the world. If you don't have it, download the app, and then all your stuff and all your doctors can see everything else too. Like, you know, oh, you're on this. Okay. But you're seeing Dr. Like Dr. Hoo-ha for your, your endocrinologist, whatever. All of it like is all in one place together. So I love My Chart.
Gotcha.
And because I was My Chart in Bourbonnais, they've got my entire history for 25 years in there, so they can see anytime I did anything. Anyway, that was a sidebar, but Franciscan is just great in terms of this testing.
Good deal.
And affordable. Like, it doesn't go through your insurance. You just do the $49 deal or $59 deal, whatever it is, and you get all your tests, and then you get the results.
Yeah,
so
very cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Little plug for Franciscan.
Yeah. Here's a little plug for McDonald's.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm loving it.
Look at you turn it.
Yeah, I just did it real
Rad.
quick.
That was cool.
Yeah. I being 100% honest, I hit the wrong button. So I was just supposed to put it up in the corner instead of doing it. Well, because I could put the golden arches behind us, but it doesn't.
I thought you were trying to do Saturday Night Live meets.
But it doesn't really like show up, like, so like see, you just kind of get like the arches, like we're kind of in the arches a little bit, kind of. But anyway, portion of the show is brought to us by McDonald's, the Kasatovich Umfleet McDonald's in Rensselaer, DeMott, and Remington. I'm telling you, I know I do it all the time. Grab the app, download it. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. I'm just telling you.
You say a 4-digit code.
So it's so great.
Just say 4-digit code.
And if you like to get the same stuff, because here
you just go reorder.
It always makes me laugh. And I know it's just human nature because we all do it. When you walk into a McDonald's and you look up at the menu.
Like you've never seen it before.
You've been ordering from here for 40 years.
Right.
You've gotten the same thing every time.
Right.
What? Just go ahead.
Yeah.
But it is a human nature thing. Like,
right. We all go like this when we order.
Yes. Right. Like you're going to like be surprised that you're getting quarter pounder cheese again. Yep.
And then we squid.
Every time.
Like, let me think about it. What is there to think about? You know what you're going to get.
Yep.
You know, like
I remember
there's something like incredibly new, which we would see on a commercial, and then we would be in 10 seconds to get anyway. The banana Kit Kat yumminess.
I remember when I was younger, I was dating a woman who had a son who was like, I don't know, 13, 14 years old. And we were grabbing McDonald's, and she asked him, do you want something from McDonald's? And he said, what do they got?
What?
And I turned to her and I said, what kind of a mother are you? I can't be in this relationship.
Right, this is our last date.
Your son doesn't even know what they have at McDonald's. What have you done to him?
Right.
Yes. So,
well, here I remember, I can still remember the first time I had McDonald's because it wasn't kosher.
Oh, wow. Wow. Man, oh man. I just, you didn't grow up with McDonald's.
No.
Fast food shalom.
Okay, here's the deal. I need to, that's funny, but here's the word with the word of the day. Ready? We're going to teach you a word because I was like, he needs to play that and then say this word. Ready?
Yeah.
Trafe. Can you say trafe?
Trafe? Yeah.
Trafe means not kosher. You can't eat it.
All right.
So if someone said, like, would you like some bacon? You'd say trafe, or you'd say the word chazer. Have you ever heard of chazer? He's such a chazer. Okay, a chazer is a pig.
All right.
So you'd go pig, chazer. But trafe is not kosher. So you'd go dee.
Right.
Trafe.
Yeah. Or I could go shalom because it's the bit. Shalom. Fast
shalom
food
is
shalom.
Peace. It's like peace,
I
hello,
know.
goodbye, but it's not kosher.
All right. I don't know how to tell you this. For people that are not Jewish, it's the only word we know. It's
I'm trying to help you.
No, I understand. You want to teach us all this stuff.
Trafe.
Yeah. Brenda says grab a mocha frappe and a breakfast burrito to start your day right. Yeah, I'm with you there. Yeah.
And here, their coffees have like the sugar-free stuff.
Well,
like,
when you said you were going to grab an iced coffee yesterday, I almost said you're going to run to McDonald's.
Yeah.
They've got the vanilla
I didn't do it.
Sugar-free.
And it tastes, you'd never know. I mean, every time I buy it, I'm like, did they mess this up?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's fantastic. Yep.
Because it's that good.
Uh-huh.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Oh, yeah. All right. So I got to tell you, we've all had a bad day at work, okay? Where things are going wrong. Things are getting away from us. We just don't know how to quite handle things.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
Yeah.
These two gate agents at Spirit Airlines the other day, really we're having a time.
They're always having a time.
Everybody's attention right now! You all want to get on this flight or not? Yes, we do. All right. So everyone's going to shut up, and we're going to say this once, and we're only going to say it again because we're frustrated as hell. Please be quiet so I can think of what's going on. I don't even know what aircraft is here because everybody's screaming numbers. I don't know what I have. I'm going to be honest. I don't know what aircraft is sitting out there. I don't know what's going on. You guys won't give me a minute. Please give me a minute.
Oh.
Now,
do you think that's the first day of Spirit Airlines training that they missed, or the 5th day of training? Like, which day was it where you don't say, would everyone shut the hell up because I can't, and give me a minute? Y'all are screaming out. I mean, that's crazy, but that's been my Spirit experience. They're nuts.
I mean, I got to tell you, I actually have, over the years, as I've gotten older and seen more and more stories, I have started to fall away from the idea of the customer is always right, because sometimes the customer is wrong. Listen, I worked in retail for a long time. Sometimes, and we've had lots of stories like this, I had another story that I haven't even gotten to. Some people flipped out at a, I think it was Costco somewhere, because the customer or the person working there said that they were too late to order pizzas because it was 2 minutes to closing, and they got into a brawl over it. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Customer is not always right. Okay. I sometimes the customer is wrong, and I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. This is not one of those cases.
Well, I'm saying no matter what it is, though, that's the key, is to hold it together.
You have to. You cannot lose your mind like that.
I'm not getting on an airplane when this chick can't figure out which way is up.
I mean, you can't. Ma'am, we're the ones that paid to go on this, right? You're aware.
Right.
This made me think of one of Simon Sinek's, who's one of the mentors I've never met.
Mm-hmm.
You and I love Simon Sinek and his why. He talks about the idea of
Find Your Why is his book. So buy the book.
Yeah. So he talks about the idea of one of the times that he worked into his book is he was in line to get on a plane, and the gate agent was yelling at everybody to get in line and do this and do it. And he said, I couldn't help myself. And he said, hey, why don't you try talking to all of us like we're human beings? Why don't you just try that? Because we're here. You're an adult. We're adults. We're all human beings here, and she talked about, listen, if everybody doesn't do this thing, I get in trouble at work. You guys don't get in trouble. I get in trouble at work. And his idea was that's what you have to do in corporations is filter it down. So people have parameters on how they can work things so that everything isn't cut and dry and black and white. And, and it's got to be, there's got to be ideas, and it's a whole thing. I'm not going to do his whole speech right now, but I thought of that right there as stop. I'm sorry that you're having a hard time, but if you can't handle things coming in like that, then either you need a break, and it wasn't just one, it was two. So now when two people are freaking out, listen, in any kind of group atmosphere, you got to have the yin and the yang. If one's starting to flip, the other one's got the other one's got to go. Hey, why don't you go?
Right, take a breath.
Go behind the little display. Take a breath. I'll handle things out here. Just go and you can't both be screaming and yelling. So yeah. By the way, they've both been suspended as of now. So we'll see where that goes. But I mean,
past the part that like that's kind of ridiculous. I would like to know, number one, how it got there, and number two, why they didn't feel they had the tools to handle whatever it was. That's the key to all of it.
Well, when she's saying, I don't even know what plane I have out there, somebody's not feeding somebody information.
Right.
You know?
Right.
But that said, I mean, you and I've talked about before. I've told the story on the air before, sometimes people are in positions that they believe is power and they take advantage of it, and it's really bad. When I was asked to leave the plane by someone who I don't really believe had that power, and I well,
she put you on the next plane, so all it did was, I mean, with my support dog,
all it did was screw up our entire day and cause us stress, cause our dog stress, which now turns out we know now that he had a hard time dealing with stress.
Right.
So that was a whole different thing. So, and it was all over the idea that, I mean, listen, he was whining. He wasn't barking and screaming,
and she had done so much to not allow him.
And all I was trying to do was sit. I was barely sitting before she followed me onto the plane to cause a problem.
Yep.
She wanted to cause a problem, and that's what I'm saying. Sometimes people just want to be a problem. I'm sorry that you're having a hard day at work, but if you're going off like this,
everybody's a tester right now. Nobody get on this plane or not.
if I'm telling you, if the gate agent has the power to allow or not allow a group of people on a plane, then you've given her too much power, because she can't handle that. If you're going to have that kind of power, you have to be held to a different standard. You can't be that person, Cucamonga head.
Yes, you do. All right. So everyone's gonna shut up, and we're gonna say this once, and we're only gonna say it again because we're frustrated as hell.
Ma'am, I'd like to file that under not my problem. Sorry, having a bad day at work, but I'm going on vacation.
Right.
You get that, right?
Right.
Like, sorry, you're having a tough time at work.
All right.
And
with Spirit, here it is. Yeah. And then I just got here and I found out it's going to be $50 per bag.
Right.
$50 for my purse. $50 to tell you that I want to sit in X seat.
Right.
And now I could have flown first class on United for what I'm doing. And I got someone in a high pitched, a 20 some odd saying, would you shut the hell up? Like, I don't,
not to mention your seats are about as small as
my tuchus is bigger than your
coffee
seats.
cup. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So, all right. Let's, all of our tuchuses are going to take a break.
Tuchus.
That's what I said.
Tuchus.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I said. Yeah. Listen, it's not my fault that I don't have as much phlegm as you. So, all right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, Carson Daly and his wife have what they call, what is it called?
Sleep divorce.
Sleep divorce. We're going to talk about that in just a little bit. Stick around. Oh, and we got prison security dumb criminal of the day. Holy cow.
Already?
The day is flying by. Flying. You're all welcome to fly our friendly skies.
Yes, yeah. Where we won't tell you to sit out and shut the heck up.
We will not do that.
Whether it's lunch or dinner, we'll meet you at Arnie's in Rensselaer. From delicious burgers to mouthwatering pizzas and irresistible desserts, they've got what your taste buds are craving. Planning a cozy night at home? Order online for carryout or delivery. Too busy to cook? Arnie's has you covered. Celebrate a team victory or simply savor a meal with your loved ones. At Arnie's in Rensselaer, customers are family. Meet you at Arnie's.
July 30th is the annual Spencer Park Pool Luau.
Come on out for a great day of fun.
Hey, this is Steve Touhy.
And this is Cheryl Touhy.
Join us as we broadcast live from noon till 2.
We'll have plenty of giveaways, including Indiana Beach passes, Holiday World passes, and more.
Doors will open at noon. The luau is from noon to 4. Price is $5 a head, no matter how big or small.
They will have plenty of games for the kids, little and big, to play throughout the day. Concessions will be available all day, too.
Join us Tuesday, July 30th at the Spencer Park Pool in DeMott.
Remember the neighborhood pharmacy? Always there, filling your prescriptions, answering your questions about which cough syrup is best, or to pick up a birthday card for mom. You could count on them to be there for you. That spirit is alive today at Glotzbaugh Pharmacy in Fowler because they are your family-owned and operated neighborhood pharmacy and convenience store. Glotzbaugh has a full pharmacy with pharmacists that can answer any questions you may have and help you with whatever you need. Glotzbaugh is also your one-stop shop for gift items, cards, helium balloons, energy drinks, pop, and liquor with the best beer prices in Benton County. Glotzbaugh also carries grass-fed, locally sourced meat, chicken, and sausage from Midwest Prime Farms. Perfect for the grill this summer. Glotzbaugh Pharmacy even has CBD products to relieve your aches and pains. Plus, they carry CBD products for your pets as well. Visit Glotzbaugh Pharmacy today at 500 South Grant Street in Fowler. And be sure to like Glotzbaugh Pharmacy on Facebook. From bandages to beer, Glotzbaugh Pharmacy's got you covered.
The first thought on my mind when I wake up, breakfast. The first thing my stomach craves, McDonald's. My first bite? From the buy one, get one for $1 deal. Whether I choose the savory sausage McMuffin, a delectable sausage burrito, sizzling sausage biscuit, or crispy hash browns, they offer my taste buds a delicious way to start the day. I can even add a refreshingly cool medium-iced coffee for just $2.50. But first things first, let me get out of these footy pajamas. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Valid for item of equal or lesser value.
When you've got real work to do, Metal Supermarkets will help you get it done fast. With a huge variety of metals in stock, we can help no matter what job comes your way. And we cut to size. Because just like taxes and BS, we think metal is better when cut. Metal Supermarkets, the convenient stores for metal. Find a store or shop online at metalsupermarkets.com.
Attention! If you owe money to the IRS, this is an urgent message. The IRS is cracking down by sending out heart-stopping letters, aggressively garnishing paychecks, seizing bank accounts, and putting liens on homes and businesses. They call it enforced compliance, and you better watch out because penalties and interest on unpaid taxes compound daily, making it seem impossible to ever get out of debt. Don't let the tax debt destroy your life. You need to call Optima Tax Relief, the #1 tax resolution firm. They're experts in the Fresh Start Initiative, one of the biggest breaks that the IRS has ever offered. If you qualify, you could save thousands. Optima's resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, they'll fight to get you the best deal possible. Call Optima now for a free consultation.
Call 800-783-8055. That's 800-783-8055. 800-783-8055.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
My friends swim no matter the season, but my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis can sometimes take me out of the moment. Now, thanks to Skyrizi and clear skin, count me in. With Skyrizi, Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. 3 out of 4 people achieve 90% clear skin at 4 months.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check for infection and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms such as fever, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or cough, or if you plan to or recently received a vaccine.
Thanks to Skyrizi, there's nothing on my skin, and that means everything. Ask your doctor today about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist-prescribed biologic in psoriasis, and visit skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKYRIZI to learn more.
97.7 The Q.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies, and that's a lot of Touhy.
Welcome back.
What day is it?
Friday. Let's get started.
Is this the show?
It's my radio show today.
Your show? This is my show.
Oh, awkward moment.
What is this show?
It's the #1 show in America.
No, it's not.
Is this some sort of a joke?
That show is so dumb.
Let's agree to disagree.
Agreed?
Agreed.
What time do you have?
The time is now.
It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. A portion of the show is running brought to us by KIRPC Head Start. If you've got kids ages 3 to 5, that's what you want to look into now on their Facebook page, KIRPC Head Start or KIRPC.net. Also, if you're a preschool teacher, maybe a teacher's assistant, teacher's aide, they've got openings now. Find out more at KIRPC Head Start. Looking for a lead preschool teacher in Winnemac, teacher's assistant in Goodland, and teacher's aide in Goodland, Roselawn, DeMott, and Winnemac as well. So you want to make sure you do that. Also, of course, we've got the Jasper County Fair getting started tomorrow. All kicks off tomorrow, the 100th Jasper County Fair. Exciting stuff there. It's all kinds of good stuff going on there at the Jasper County Fair. I've got this it's kind of small up in the corner, but I've got the QR code. I'll get it bigger for next week, but that's where you can scan and get you can pre-buy your tickets to the grandstand there online this year. So you could do that.
So get ahead of it.
Yeah, you could do that ahead of time.
Now, is there ever a time where the grandstand is like max capacity, so if you don't get the tickets, you're out?
I don't honestly know, but I could see that happening for certain things. I could see it happening for like the Demolition Derby, of course, monster trucks, things like that. Those are really, really popular. So speaking of the Jasper County Fair, we were talking about earlier about how it's really cool. Everybody works on things all year long and stuff. And Tina had sent in a message that I missed until later. She says, we're one big family out at the fair, all putting in a lot of time and energy into putting on a great fair. We're a team that helps whenever and wherever we can. It may be a lot of work, but it's also so rewarding to see smiles on people's faces, watching them enjoy all the hard work. So, yeah, that's it's all really cool to be a part of it and to see it all out there. It's just a lot of fun. So, let's see. That's what we got to do. The Precision Security Dumb Criminal of the Day.
Perhaps it's time you tried a new profession. What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
All right. Today's dumb criminal comes to us from New Zealand.
Oh, I was like, Florida.
No, not Florida this time. No, this is from New Zealand, way far away.
All right.
A group of 3 teens in New Zealand were arrested after they broke into a race course. Okay. It was the middle of the afternoon, so they figured there wouldn't be any races going on or anything like that. They'd break in, nobody'd be there. But what they may not have known is that there was, since there wasn't any races going on, they were using the course to train police dogs.
Oh boy.
Well, we're gonna just go. Never mind. We were just playing. Never mind.
Could you imagine? This is not a drill.
I mean, yeah. Oopsie. Yeah.
Talk about picking a bad day.
Yeah.
To be a criminal.
Mm-hmm. The dog handlers were notified that the place had been infiltrated, and they surrounded the building and slowly moved in until the kids were cornered. They were found on the 3rd floor, arrested without incident. It's unknown if they were up to anything real bad or just trespassing and being silly. One official said this was a great bit of realism for our handlers and their dogs who were at the right place at the right time.
At the wrong time, I would say.
Well, no, the police were at the right place at the right time. Yeah. The dumb criminals were at the wrong place at the wrong time. Oh my. Protect yourself from dumb criminals with Precision Security. Call 219-866-7171. Michael handle hardware, locksmith, surveillance, and more. He is the area's locksmith. You can call 219-866-7171. You lock yourself out. You need locks changed. You need something rekeyed. You need new handles and stuff for your locks. You want to make sure they're all certified, American Disability Act compliant. Precision Security does all of that. Visit pgr.glass and click on Precision Security, because Precision Security is part of the Precision Glass empire.
Weather is brought to you by Rensselaer Iron and Metal.
Today, sunny with a calm wind and a high near 77. Tonight, mostly clear with a calm breeze and a low around 55. Saturday, mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 79. Saturday night, mostly cloudy and breezy with a low around 60. Sunday, mostly cloudy with a high near 81. Sunday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 61.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer announces the return of credit courses in collaboration with Bethel University. This partnership offers college-level courses starting this August, designed for students not quite ready to attend college full-time or those not sure about a major but need core classes for transfer later. Take classes at St. Joseph's College and receive credit from Bethel University. Scholarships are available as well as on-campus housing. Kickstart your college education. Apply at St. Joseph's College today at stjo.edu.
Jasper County REMC is a not-for-profit electric and internet cooperative that follows 7 established cooperative principles in which they put their values into practice. One of those principles is democratic member control. Jasper County REMC is a democratic organization controlled by their members who actively participate in setting policies and making decisions. The elected representatives are accountable to the membership. For more information on Jasper County REMC, visit them online at jasperremc.com. Jasper County REMC, powering member-driven innovation.
Whether it's lunch or dinner, we'll meet you at Arnie's in Rensselaer. From delicious burgers to mouth-watering pizzas and irresistible desserts, they've got what your taste buds are craving. Planning a cozy night at home? Order online for carry-out or delivery. Too busy to cook? Arnie's has you covered. Celebrate a team victory or simply savor a meal with your loved ones. At Arnie's in Rensselaer, customers are family. Meet you at Arnie's.
Where can you find Ileana's largest wholesale online auction? At BoswellTradeCenter.com. Open to the public. You'll find over 1,000 different items up for auction every week. Everything from tools, bicycles, and electric bicycles, new merchandise, building supplies, clothes, housewares, electronics, and everything in between. Specializing in store returns, shelf pulls, and new merchandise from major brands and retailers. BoswellTradeCenter.com is your home for fantastic deals. They're a great resource for online and store resellers. Make sure to follow them on Facebook for the latest auction offerings at BoswellTradeCenter.com.
This is it. Shop the Lowe's Closeout event to get up to 70% off select major appliances for your home. Plus, get up to 60% off select patio furniture and accessories for your outdoor spaces. So hurry into your local store today because these deals are too good to last. Shop them now before they're gone because Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid through 8/7 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
Hey, it's Eddie Trunk, and if it rocks, we play it here on the Q. 97.7 FM, WLQI.
Touhyville. Double the Touhies, double the fun.
What is today?
Today's Friday.
The last day of the week. Last day of the week.
Getting ready for the weekend.
Get ready for the weekend.
It's time to relax.
Guys, listen, turn the radio up.
Crank up the radio.
Turn up the volume.
Turn it up. Let's get this show on the road.
Let's go.
Yep. Hanging out, doing a show, having a fun time Friday with all of you, ready to head into the weekend. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us here in the morning. We appreciate it. We know you guys have choices, and so the fact that you spend your morning with us means just as much to us, and we have just as much fun with you as you have with us. So don't think that it's just coming out of your radio, like it's coming back at us. So we appreciate that you guys are here with us. Portion of the show is running brought to us by Fountain Stone Theater. Head to the Fountain Stone Theater this weekend. Check out some new movies, including Twisters is there. I was reading yesterday. It is a sequel, but they say it's a standalone sequel, which means if you didn't see the first one, there's not going to be references that you're not going to get or anything like that. So, Twisters is at the Fountain Stone Theater this weekend. Also, Disciples in the Moonlight, Fly Me to the Moon, Despicable Me 4, and Inside Out 2. So Fly Me to the Moon is one we want to see too.
Yeah.
So that's this weekend, Fountain Stone Theater. Visit FountainStoneTheaters.com for all the movie times and all that good stuff. So all right. You came across this. Now, were they talking about this on the Today Show or anything like that with this Carson Daly thing, or you just saw the article?
I saw the article.
Okay.
The one that I saw yesterday was the Costco.
That was the thing.
Story.
Yeah, we never even got to. We might
We'll
get to it before the end of the day, but if not, we'll get to it next week with for being survivalists that we are. You know, we're big time survivalists. You can see Cheryl's got her camo in case
I'm ready to
she's got to
survive
hide
today.
in the bushes.
Yep.
So it wouldn't be hard to spot me. I'm always in black and gray, and then sometimes gray and black.
With the dash of red, peppered with some red and white.
Yeah, sometimes once in a while.
Do you
all
know
right.
what I haven't seen? Oh, by the way, the picture that we took from Touch of Dutch.
It will. Yeah,
arbitrary,
she
but-
just pops them up there as time goes on. Yep. Today's show co-anchor Carson Daly has revealed that his unconventional marital sleep hack is still helping him and his wife. His wife's name is Siri. So I don't want people to think that I was referring to the Apple thing, but the busy celeb dad confirmed that his quote unquote sleep divorce is still mostly in effect 2 years after he first told fans about it. I'd never heard that phrase until yesterday when you sent me this article. He says, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The 48-year-old TV personality was discussing his health when he said he made the big reveal that he and his wife had gone their separate ways in as far as bedrooms go. We're both pretty good-sized humans, and it wasn't really working when she was in her third trimester. I also have sleep apnea.
Yeah, I was going to say, because he's talked about that.
Yeah. He says, which is very sexy for the ladies out there.
But it's a common enough problem.
Sure.
I mean,
Absolutely. So he said after many sleepless nights that the couple spent kicking each other, Carson said they got the bright idea to try something new. We woke up, we just shook hands like, I love you, but it's time for a sleep divorce. It's the best thing for all of us, he recalled. The good news is that it seemed to work, and maybe a little too well. He says, I was served my sleep divorce papers a few years ago. He told the Today audience on Friday, this is last Friday, reminding everyone how he had previously revealed his surprising sleep arrangement. It's the best thing that's ever happened to us. We both admittedly sleep better apart. I can see this,
we talked about it.
and I don't think it's, I think the problem is we grew up thinking that, well, if you're in separate bedrooms, there must be something wrong in the relationship. There's not enough love there. Something's not right, and, the truth is you can be very much in love. You can do all the other stuff that married couples do. And when it's time for sleep, you go to separate areas. Listen, there was a lot of time that we spent in our marriage of you pushing me, shoving me, trying to nudge me, nudge me.
I just remember I needed sleep because I've always needed like a good night's sleep, or else I get, I don't want to say crabby, but just exhausted.
You could say crabby.
So, and then you had sleep apnea.
I had sleep noria.
Yeah.
I'm a very, or at least I was. I don't know if I still am because no one's there to tell me. But
big snorer.
I'm a loud snorer.
So
I don't know if you guys can see it on the video. I've got a pretty good sized honker on my face. So it lets out a good horn sound. Yeah.
Well, so we were on vacation, and this is in the beginning, so we're all on vacation, and you woke up livid. I've only seen you livid like a few times, like less than 5.
Okay. All right.
You were livid. This was one of the first times because I had taken a cover, a blanket, and pillows, and I was out on the balcony sleeping on the concrete to get peace because it was the only way that it was quiet. I was out there by the table sleeping underneath the table. And you were like, what in the world? Like, I told you I would, and I go, where are you going to go? Like, we're not getting a second hotel room. Like, I just, I said shush like a trillion times. And then I just went to sleep out there, and you were so mad. But it's not something like you wanted to respect me and I wanted to respect you.
Right.
And now we're getting into a fight over it, which is, there's nothing to fight over. So, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so I can totally see this, how this could work well for people. I know my parents, when either of them is sick, this is what they do. They just do separate beds because why not? They've got them. Why not sleep better?
Yeah.
Well,
and keep the germs like
why? But why not get good nights? And when you're sick, you're going to toss and turn, and and that's honestly, we've both talked about it. This is something that we both like about the idea of separate, right now separate houses, but at least separate bedrooms.
Yeah.
Is if you wake up, sometimes you just can't go back to sleep. You don't want to leave the room and go turn the TV on in the living room.
Right.
You just want to flip the TV on, maybe 10 minutes, enough to doze off again. You just want to move this way or that way, or just do whatever. And yeah, it's just sometimes it's just easier to live that way.
And that doesn't mean you're not going to be like into romance anymore.
That's what I'm saying.
Dead.
You can still love each other and do all the same things that you do. Just when it's time for sleep, now we go separate. To hear Carson Daly talk about it, he's happy to change up the sleeping arrangements in order to make things work for both himself and his wife. He says we've reconciled a little bit, so we're just sleep separated now. He explained. Some nights I'm in the bed, some nights I'm on the couch or in the guest room. So, which I don't, he says, hey, we're big fans of doing whatever it takes to get a good night's sleep. I mean, I don't know about the idea of sleeping on the couch. Like, if you're going to do this, then get another bed, like have a full on bedroom, like do it right. Yeah.
Right.
So,
I mean, we talked about it just for the sheer thing of like, I have a bazillion pillows and like everything very not frilly, but like modern-y, match.
Yeah.
And you're like, it's a Batman. I mean, it's like,
well, I mean, but my bedroom is so plain. I don't even have anything on the walls.
Right.
Like my bedroom, I don't care as much about. For you, it's like a sanctuary. For me, it's just, I need a bed and I need a TV.
Yeah.
That's all I need in my bedroom. I don't need anything else in there. And I have pillows to sit up and watch TV, but you have almost a full nother bed of pillows behind you. Like you have a large amount of pillows. And so we just sleep different, and it's like, we just go and do our thing and go to sleep.
Right.
So, okay. I know you liked the movie Mannequin. When it came out, and you were a fan, and you said you liked Andrew McCarthy before, and I just saw this and thought it was funny. There's going to be a big screening in Philadelphia tonight for the movie Mannequin, and one of the stars is going to attend. Who might it be? Kim Cattrall? Andrew McCarthy, trying to push his book and documentary? James Spader? None of the above. The actual Mannequin is going to be there.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
I thought that was funny.
Oh, my God.
Could you imagine you're going to the movie and the Mannequin? Is it the real Mannequin, or is it the just some Mannequin? That's what I want to know. I want to know if it's the real mannequin. They say it's the actual mannequin used in the movie. She survived the decades and now can be found modeling clothing at a local shop called South Fellini in Philadelphia. When she's not attending, movie screenings, of course. So,
oh my gosh!
All right, so this is the thing you were just talking about a little while ago.
Okay.
This ReadyWise 5,400 serving ultimate variety emergency food pallet.
So this is the pallet, but it can be sold as just per bucket.
So
it's $80 per bucket, I think.
It's a pallet of what?
Buckets.
4 by 3, is that 12? 12
by how many?
So
because it's like $5,000.
12, 12, 12, 36.
Okay.
So 36 buckets.
I think it's in a descriptive. Go to the first page.
36 stackable 5.3 gallon buckets.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. For $2,500.
Right, but explain what's in each bucket.
Right. So a variety of different meals. Delicious meals. I'm sorry. They said delicious. Easy preparation. Just add water. Up to 25 years of shelf life. Okay.
Right. So the buckets last 25 years.
That's right.
So here's the guy on NBC in the morning going, I don't really like to cook. This might be a good idea for me.
All right.
Because he wakes up in the morning all the time, so it's 150. And then I gave you the list of what's in there.
Yeah, well, that's what I need the cheaters for, because otherwise we're in trouble.
Yeah.
So the package includes 2,880 entrees and side servings, 1,080 breakfast servings.
That's the pallet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And 1,440 drink servings. Whether you're affected by weather emergency, job loss, food shortage, or need a great meal that's made in minutes, it's prepared with ReadyWise. These great tasting, freeze-dried, and dehydrated foods last up to 25 years and are ready in minutes. Okay?
I mean, really, it's ramen.
It's pasta Alfredo, cheesy macaroni, teriyaki rice, creamy pasta and vegetables, potato pot pie. Why just potato? What the heck? Tomato basil soup with pasta, chicken noodle soup, brown sugar and maple multigrain, apple cinnamon cereal, crunchy granola, white rice, vanilla pudding, whey milk alternative.
Okay, so milk.
And orange drink. Yep. 35 stackable 5.3 gallon buckets. I mean, what are you going to do with all this? Like,
well, you're going to, if
then,
you're a survivalist, you're going to, I mean, it's 25 years that you have. All you do is put it in your basement.
Right.
Or in your underground, whatever it is, bunker.
4 servings per container. So
of each one.
Of all those things. Yeah. I mean, what?
Right. But okay. So I thought about this because I was watching it and I'm like, okay, 10 years ago, I would have gone, what?
Right.
Okay.
But not
after
now?
COVID? No. Think about what happened with COVID. All of a sudden, one day, we were all working.
Sure.
We were actually 2 days away, maybe a week away from leaving for Disney so that Harley would play clarinet along with her band after 4 years of waiting for it.
Right.
In the Disney parade.
Uh-huh.
And like that, they went, okay, everybody get inside. Then there were toilet paper shortages. Then there were paper towel shortages. Then we couldn't find stuff antibacterial stuff.
Right.
It was madness. Okay. And now we've kind of normalized sort of afterwards.
Sure.
But now when I hear you can put something in your basement and have that'll last 25 years. So it's not going to expire and, whatever and get gross.
Uh-huh.
You can buy it and then all you need is water.
Uh-huh.
So I've got bottled water, whatever it is.
Sure.
So all you need is bottled water.
Uh-huh.
I don't think it's that ridiculous. Now, would I get a pallet and pay $5,000 or $2,500? No.
Right.
But if I had a bunker, if some people were preparing for end of days and all that stuff, I mean, I don't know.
But you have a good point. You know what they don't have in there? Toilet paper. That's what we're running out of.
But tell me you haven't changed your way of buying toilet paper. I used to buy a 4-roll because it was just me.
Mm-hmm.
Now I buy it by the case.
No.
And I don't get down to where there's only one left because you couldn't find it. It was like, I still remember Mojo's did the greatest promotion ever. One of our favorite restaurants that has the best Cajun in the universe in Plainfield.
Mm-hmm.
We went to pick up food there and they just had it was curbside. So they would put it in your trunk.
Mm-hmm.
When I got home from Mojo's, there were 2 rolls of toilet paper and a thank you note for shopping their curbside. And I thought, genius.
Yeah.
Genius.
Yeah. No, I haven't changed my shopping ways. I didn't run out of toilet paper during COVID.
Okay.
I usually buy like the 12 pack or whatever.
Yeah.
But again, I live by myself, so I didn't have any troubles. I didn't have any problems.
Do you ever run out of water now?
So
there's just certain things that I won't do ever since.
No, I don't
anymore.
even think about it. Yeah. It's just Yep.
Yeah. So
all right.
So there's our poll question for Monday. Would you buy a case of stuff
the last 25
to
years?
last 25 years and it's all water, all you do is mix water with it.
Yeah. All right, we're going to wrap up over on 98 Gold. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us this week. We appreciate it. Over on WLQI, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we've got the high-low card, Find the Big Deal with Striker Mantil, Pizza Quiz, and we end on a high note. So stick around for all of that.
Hey, the lights are flickering again. That's it. I'm calling Roselawn Electric.
Family owned and operated since 2005, Roselawn Electric has been providing Northwest Indiana with exceptional service for residential, new construction, small commercial business, and farms. Specializing in electric remodeling, room additions, and outbuildings, Roselawn Electric is also an authorized Generac generator installer offering free estimates and appointments throughout the week. Plus, they have an A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. Give them a call today, 219-251-0035, or follow them on Facebook. When you use Roselawn Electric, you won't be shocked.
Remember the neighborhood pharmacy? Always there, filling your prescriptions, answering your questions about which cough syrup is best, or to pick up a birthday card for mom. You could count on them to be there for you. That spirit is alive today at Glotzbaugh Pharmacy in Fowler because they are your family-owned and operated neighborhood pharmacy and convenience store. Glotzbaugh has a full pharmacy with pharmacists that can answer any questions you may have and help you with whatever you need. Glotzbaugh is also your one-stop shop for gift items, cards, helium balloons, energy drinks, pop, and liquor with the best beer prices in Benton County. Glotzbaugh also carries grass-fed, locally sourced meat, chicken, and sausage from Midwest Prime Farms. Perfect for the grill this summer. Glotzbaugh Pharmacy even has CBD products to relieve your aches and pains. Plus, they carry CBD products for your pets as well. Visit Glotzbaugh Pharmacy today at 500 South Grant Street in Fowler. And be sure to like Glotzbaugh Pharmacy on Facebook. From bandages to beer, Glotzbaugh Pharmacy's got you covered.
It's better over here. If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has an exclusive rate plan just for you. Right now, get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings versus Verizon and AT&T. Plus, you can get one of the latest 5G phones free when you add a line. That's right, a free 5G phone. Experience all this and more on America's largest 5G network. So why wait? At T-Mobile, customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for only $30 a line. Just go to T-Mobile.com/choice55 or visit your local store to make the switch. With AutoPay using debit or bank account plus taxes and fees, 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. Free phones up to $300 off with 24 monthly bill credits and qualifying new line for well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Contact us before canceling entire account to continue remaining bill credits, and if you pay off device early. See details at T-Mobile.com.
97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer.
This check in the news brought to us by Mindy Byer, Morgan Stanley Financial Advisor. Here's Russ Martin.
The National Weather Service reported an EF0 tornado, the least powerful with peak winds of 75 miles per hour, was in the area Monday night, beginning north of Shelby in southern Lake County, moving northeasterly along a nearly 14-mile path into far northern Jasper County across Highway 231 before disappearing before reaching Porter County. The National Weather Service said the tornado was determined to have lasted 12 minutes, ending at 10:14 p.m. Monday, and was reported to have had a 100-yard width. No major damage was reported in Jasper County. The Jasper County Fair begins Saturday, July 20th and continues through Saturday, July 27th. First Vice President of the Fair Association, Gary Brosh, said the Carnival Company will once again be at the fair.
And they're going to be with us all 8 days. Tuesday is a special night we look forward to each year. Fairgoers can bring 2 cans for the local food pantry, and they can get $2 off the $25 wristband.
Fair Board member Ashley Hopp has these reminders.
I would just like to encourage everyone to come out to the fair this year. It is a free gate, free parking, and enjoy everything the Jasper County Fair has to offer. Follow us on Facebook or jaspercountyfair.weebly.com.
Steve and Cheryl will be broadcasting live Monday through Friday of the Jasper County Fair from 5 until 7 p.m. A beautiful permanent piece of artwork is now at the Rensselaer Central Middle School. Superintendent Kurt Craig.
Artwork by Cameron Moberg, who's done other art pieces around the city. And it was done at no taxpayer dollars. That was arranged by Principal and Mrs. Kaufman at the middle school. We're going to get a picture online soon about that. It features our bomber guy. I also encourage people to come to the middle school and see our new mural.
Donations for the refurbishment of the iconic Newton County Fairgrounds Domestic Arts Building are continuing. Educator Deb Arsenault said they're close to reaching the amount for matching funds.
Our goal is to be finished ahead of the 100th anniversary of the building and celebrate next year at the 2025 Pumpkin Vine Fair. Go online to the JasperNewtonFoundation.org, click on Donate, then click on Historic Preservation to bring up the Domestic Arts Building Renewal Fund.
They hope to begin with construction and electrical work this fall. Interviews about the Jasper County Fair, Rensselaer School Board meeting, and the Domestic Arts Building project at the Newton County Fairgrounds can be heard on our websites. Click on the News link and Newsmakers tab. The Northwest Indiana Influential Women's Association in Lake County has announced their finalists for the 13th Annual Influential Women Awards, with the winners in 12 categories to be announced at their annual banquet in September. 4 ladies from Newton County are finalists: Vicki Carlson with Trumpet Vine LLC, and Alyssa Nyberg with the Nature Conservancy, both from Morocco. Dina Miller-Eastwold with Chooks Salon and Boutique from Lake Village, and Christine Wright from the Brook Iroquois Washington Library in Brook. The stated mission of the Northwest Indiana Influential Women's Association is focusing on providing opportunities through leadership, support, and education in a variety of industries. Enjoy your weekend and stay safe and well. I'm Russ Martin.
Every day you listen to the news, but how is that news affecting your financial world? Things like your retirement and your kids' college fund. You need someone who can help you work towards your goals, someone to help you move forward in these times of change. Call Mindy Byer at Morgan Stanley. Mindy has 20 years of experience as a financial advisor, and she's right here in Northwest Indiana. To make an appointment with Mindy Byer, call 765-420-8433. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney LLC, member SIPC.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
96-year-old Roland Dale Rod Lowry of Winnemac passed away on Monday, July 15th. Visitation will be today from 1 until 2 p.m. Eastern Time at Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac. Funeral services for Rod Lowry will be held at 2 p.m. Eastern today at Frayne Mortuary, with Pastor Tom Camp officiating. Burial in Winnemac Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to the Madeiraville Christian Church or St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Online tributes may be offered at fraynemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac. 65-year-old Julie Allenduff of Kentland passed away on Wednesday, July 10th. Visitation will be Saturday, July 20th from noon until 2 p.m. at Steinke Funeral Home, Morocco. A celebration of life service for Julie Allenduff will be held on Saturday at 2 o'clock at Steinke Funeral Home, Morocco. Burial will follow at Oakland Cemetery. Steinke Funeral Home entrusted with the arrangements. 81-year-old Brenda Schultz of Fair Oaks passed away on June 30th. A celebration of life gathering will take place from 2 until 4 p.m. on Saturday at 5530 North 700 West, Rensselaer. Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield, entrusted with the arrangements. 71-year-old Myron Hitchings of Rensselaer passed away on July 17th. Friends may call on Monday, July 22nd from 9 a.m. until noon Central Time at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer. Funeral services for Myron Hitchings will immediately follow at noon Central on Monday, with Pastor Sean Johnson officiating. Interment will be at Memory Gardens, Rensselaer. Memorial donations may be made to the Jasper County Retired Iron Club or Trinity United Methodist Church. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 51-year-old David Dewey of LaPorte, formerly of Rensselaer, passed away on July the 11th. A time of remembrance for David Dewey will be held at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer, on Thursday, July 25th, from 1 until 4 p.m. Central Time. In memory of David and in lieu of flowers, please consider planting a tree or plant an honoring gift in his memory. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather brought to you by Christine Bogan, your Edward Jones agent in Rensselaer.
Today, sunny with a calm wind and a high near 77. Tonight, mostly clear with a calm breeze and a low around 55. Saturday, mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 79. Saturday night, mostly cloudy and breezy with a low around 60. Sunday, mostly cloudy with a high near 81. Sunday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 61.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection in a classic stone oven. Looking to try something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, or barbecue pizza. Call 866-7466 to place your order. Local delivery is available. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
All right, it is time now for the pizza quiz brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to win a one large, one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hi, you're call number 7. Who's this?
This is Rich.
Hey, Rich, how are you?
I'm doing good.
All right, let's see if we can get you a pizza this time. Today's question is food related. We were just talking about these big buckets of food that you just have to add water to, that you could store away for a number of years. How many years can you keep this food? Is it 25, 30, or 35 years? How many years could you keep these this emergency food? 25 years, 30 years, or 35 years? What do you think?
I'm going to go with 25 years.
That's what it is, 25 years. Hold on, we'll get all your info, Rich, and get you your pizza quiz certificate.
Winners and families of winners on the Pizza Quiz are ineligible to win for 30 days. The Pizza Quiz is
around for 30 years. Members have shared more than $5 billion of each other's bills. People love having telehealth and a huge nationwide PPO network. So yeah, really, you can save a ton and like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care. So if you're self-employed or part of the gig economy, or you just want a plan you're happy with, you can call right now. You'll get a price within 2 minutes. So see what you can save. This is a very, very smart use of 2 minutes. Here's the number you need. Call 877-26-BIBLE. That's 877-26-BIBLE. 877-26-BIBLE.
All righty. It is time for us to wrap things up on this Fun Time Friday. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. All right. So before we leave, we got to do we just did the pizza quiz. We got to do the Hilltop in Morocco high-low game. They've run into an issue. So the card we picked on Monday was a 4.
Mm-hmm.
The card I picked this morning was an ace.
Okay, slower.
Everyone that commented on the Touhyville Facebook page said higher. Other than one person said they thought it was going to be a draw, which they said it's going to be a 4.
It's going to be a 4.
Now, I want you guys to know, we've talked about this before, that if we pick the same card, everyone gets a shot at it. So if it's a draw, higher or lower, everyone gets in there. So we said go higher or lower. So no one went lower.
Okay.
So you and I discussed it. We decided we just won't have a winner this week. So
I thought about this though just a second ago while you were talking. You could pick another card.
Well, I could.
And then pick a winner from there. But no. But I mean, it's not the winner.
Could have, but
Could
I
have,
didn't.
but didn't.
So we'll just move on. So Bummerooski, no one picked lower. So,
other than me.
So all right, well, I'll give you a certificate. Yeah.
Okay.
So you can't win.
I know.
You work
I
here.
know.
It's in the contest rules.
I know.
You can't win. All right. So how about Find the Big Deal with Strachan Mantell? The winner of the $50 gift card to Strachan Mantell this week is Mindy Owens Lowry. So congratulations. Right. She got registered on the WLQI Facebook page this week. Hey, I don't know if this is as cool to you guys as it is to us, but I want to let you know, Strachan Mantell water 24-pack on sale for $1.99 when you use your digital rewards account.
Yeah, we'll be.
That's big time deal. Strachan Mantell, life made simple, food made easy. All right. So we did all that. Before we get to the end on a high note, I do want to mention once again that Belinda, who spends every morning with us here in Touhyville, comments on all of our stuff, chit-chats with us, resident of Touhyville, is suffering from stage 4 colon cancer. And they're doing a benefit tomorrow for her at the Eagles Club in Rensselaer to help her and her family with financial things that they need help with. If you are someone or know someone who's been through cancer, you know that there's just all kinds of financial things that happen. Sometimes you can't go to work and you can't do this and you can't do that, and the bills and things, whatever it is. So we're trying to help Belinda out, and the Eagles are part of that. Doors open at noon tomorrow, starts at 1:00. Fraternal Order of Eagles, 220 Harrison Street in Rensselaer. Dart tournament, sign up at 3, blind draw at 4. They'll have a bake sale, food, DJ raffle, silent auction, all kinds of good stuff to try and raise money to help Belinda. So a fine resident of Touhyville. All right, let us now end on a high note.
All right, today's high note is from Love Quotes for You. If tacos can fall apart and get messy, but stay hot and still be amazing, then so can you.
I love it. Yep. I love it. I love it.
If
I love
tacos can fall apart and get messy, but stay hot and still be amazing, then so can you.
it. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. If you missed any shows this week, of course, you can always check it out on the podcast. You can see us on YouTube. Go and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can watch all the stuff that we do. So thank you guys so much for listening. Hope you enjoyed listening to the shows this week as much as we've enjoyed doing them. Have yourself a great weekend, and we will see you on Monday. Jasper County Fair starts tomorrow. Everybody have fun. Enjoy. Be safe. Be cool. And we'll see you guys on Monday. Take care.